one dream, one prize, one YouTube channel to catch all the action on, one moment of glory to get your name etched with the greatest of all time. We all want it. We all need it. Only one will get it. This is our year. This is our time to live, to fight, to win. Lord Stanley, we are coming for you. Subscribe today and don't miss out.
Samwelb12.
All right. Ground ball. Maty. Over. They do it. The Blue Jays have won the division. The Blue Jays have won the division. Pop them if you got them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're watching Samwelb12 Experience.
Hey, what's going on, hockey fans from coast to coast from around the world? Welcome to the big show. We are locked, stocked, and ready to rumble. Game 4, it doesn't get much bigger. The Montreal Canadiens, the Carolina Hurricanes. Let's go. This is going to be a massive show, and I cannot wait to get this one going. A huge game. It doesn't get much bigger than this. Okay, I lied. It does get bigger than this, but right now it is the show. The whole show right now. Game 4. Will the Carolina Hurricanes go out to a 3-1 lead, or is Montreal going to fight back to tie this one up at 2s? We're going to know in just a few short hours, but welcome in, everybody. Terry, how's it going? Good to see you. Hey there, Michael. What's up? Gumdrop in the house. Nightmarish, hello there. Alex, what's going on? Good to see you. Hey there, Mega. What's up? Gotcha. How's it going? Chris, what's shaking? Sandra, hello there. Welcome in. Billy, good to see you. Joe, how's it going? James, good to see you. It is, with the headphones on. Nice, James. Hope it wasn't too loud, though. Femme Canadian, what's up? Welcome in. Kevin, good to see you. Wayne, hello there. Welcome in. Chris, what's up? Bradley McMitch, how you doing? Welcome in. Maria, hello there. Curtis, and let me keep going here. Chris, we got you, Alex. All right, welcome in, everybody, as you're coming in. Hey, Machine, Michael, Randy, Dwayne, welcome in. Alistair, hello there. Vivian and Sunshine, and happy days. How's it going? Not Tiz, welcome in. Welcome in, Donna. Welcome in, Prune. Hello there, one and all. All right, we're going to jump right in. We got so much to cover before this one gets going, but you know the drill. As you're rolling in, just get the stuff out of the way. Smash that thumbs up button, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe as well. So let's go. It is going to be a big one tonight. Carolina all the way. We'll see. Go Habs, go. Ariel, how's it going? ATS, welcome in. Love that everyone's cooking. So yeah, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's jump right in to the game's notes for today. I don't know what I was going to say. All right, here for the Hurricanes, their projected lineup. It's been a long day. Andrei Svechnikov is going to be with Aho and Jarvis. We got Taylor Hall with Stankoven and Stetson coming in. Welcome in, Stetson. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping that super chat. I gotta hit you up. Where are you? There you go. Let's do that. Bada boom, bada bing. Uh-oh. There we go. We'll take care of that. Stetson, good to see ya. Welcome in. Major Walker in the house. Welcome in as well. Deviate. I don't know if I said hello. Hello there, Sean. Welcome in. All right, there we go. Aniko, hello there. Yash, welcome in. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let me go back to those lineups. So Sveshnikov, Aho, and Jarvis. We got Taylor Hall with Stankoven and Blake. Ehlers with Stahl and Martin Hook. Carrier with Jankowski and Eric Robinson. On the D side, Slavin and Chatfield, Miller and Walker, Goss to spare, and Nikishin. And of course, starting in goal, Freddie Anderson. He's going to look to be stellar tonight. Hey, whatever. Welcome in, Brandon Nader. How's it going? Good to see you. Dallas, what's going on? Welcome in. Larry, thanks for the follow early. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Hey there, Bruce. Star Spangled Canadian, welcome in. All right, for the Canadiens de Montreal, it's Montreal Canadiens. Hey, Guy, what's up, Scott? It's going to be Caulfield with Suzuki and Slafkovsky. Now, they were starting to get fired up last time. Will they get fired up here today? We're going to need Caulfield, Suzuki, and Slafkovsky going 1,000,000 miles an hour here today. They got to cook it. This is for Habs. Luck for them to win. Go Habs, go Mega. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. The super chat, some luck. Buying some luck for the Habs. A little pixie dust, if you will. We'll sprinkle that out there. All right. On the second line, it's going to be Newhook, Evans, and Demidov. We thought Demidov was getting hot and then he got cold. Will Newhook be able to inspire that line? Texier with Deneau and Anderson. These guys are going to fire it up. Anderson is pushing them. Bolduc with Volino and Kirby Doc. Going to round it up. And thank you, Country Boys USA, hitting that subscribe. Blade hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Effort equals luck. There you go, Scotty. It's so true. So true. All right, the D side for the Canadiens, Mike Matheson with Dobson, Struble with Hudson, Gooley with Carrier, and again in the pipes, guarding the mesh, guarding the twine, stopping at the red line, Jacob Dobish, going to be the tender of the twine tonight for the Canadiens. And boy, oh boy, we've seen back and forth. Dobish at times has looked lights out, insane. Other times he's looked meh. Freddie Anderson the same way. Freddie is now 10-1 with a 1.56 goals against, a 9.23 save percentage. Such ridiculous numbers. By the way, he's got 2 shutouts. Dobish, he's 9-8 with a 2.50 and a 9.11. Still very, very good numbers. On the power play, the Canadiens 4th overall at 24%. Man, we need that power play to go. The Canes 11% down at 13th. On the penalty kill, though, Carolina is just ridiculous. 93.5%. And folks, that's only good enough for second spot overall. The Montreal Canadiens, they are 12th at 77.4%. In the face-offs, they've dropped. Montreal used to be second. They're now third, 53.4%. The Carolinas at 47.5, good for 11th. But boy, Carolina, the last game, they were really upping it in the face-off circle. Hey, Chevy, how's it going? Welcome in. King, thanks for the follow. It's Adobe's birthday today. Oh, Dobish's birthday today. Dobby from Harry Potter. Dobby is playing goal. Nobody give him a sock. Is it Dobish's birthday today? Really? Oh, well, hopefully he has a good, happy birthday game. Donatello, how's it going? Donatella. Welcome in, Joseph. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Welcome in, everybody, as you are rolling in. Welcome to the big show. Hey, Justin, how's it going? Welcome in. Score going to be 4-2. Kevin says 4-2. Canes going to take this one. 23rd, what's up? Welcome in. Whatever, getting that pixie dust out there. A little sprinkle. Props, man, I had to listen to the... thank you, James. I appreciate it. I really, really do. There's nobody like us. I know I'm biased, but you saying it makes it a reality. So thank you, buddy. Hey, Chrissy, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. Let's see this. Oh, Nightmarish, you don't have to do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Drop in the super chat. Go Habs, go. Thank you so much, Nightmarish. Much, much appreciated. Robert, thank you for that subscribe. Welcome in, everybody. Critic is here. Critic 0-0 in overtime. Oh my goodness. Critic, I will tell you this. I'm putting it on the line right now. If it is 0-0 going to overtime, we're going to do a bonus giveaway. I don't have anything planned, but if it's 0-0 going overtime, I will reach over to my table. I will grab something and we'll give it away just like that. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Hey, Dwayne, welcome in. 0-0 going to overtime. I don't think I could take that. I don't think anybody could take that. Prince, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Again, as you're coming in, hit that like button. Great job so far. Maddie, how's it going? Habs need to win. Big Stretchy's coming and dropping a gifted membership, and the membership goes to how do I see? Who got the gifted membership? First of all, thanks for getting it. And ATS, congratulations. You've been awarded the gifted membership. Congrats, and thank you so much for dropping the gifted membership. Put some hockey sticks in the chat. For all the super chats and the gifted membership, it's a way of doing a little stick tap, the way we say thank you here on the channel. Rob, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Robert as well, welcome in to our craziness. Welcome to the madness. Hockey, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Stetson wants to kick us off with trivia. Stand back, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know Stetson, his trivia questions are not easy. Let's see, what does he bring with us today? A warm-up. No NHL players have friends as a first or last name. What is the longest fence in the world? I'm so confused by this question. NHL players have friends as a first or last name. What is the longest fence in the world? I'm so confused. Longest fence in the world. The Great Wall of China, but that's a wall, not a fence. Or are we going to play on words? Because that's what I thought of as well. My initial guess was the Great Wall of China. Andrew Ferentz. There we go. Dara Scotty with the Andrew Ferentz. There it is. Love it. Andrew Ferentz. That's a good question. I mean, Great Wall of China was going to be my guess. But we'll see. We'll see if that is right. Jonathan coming in. Sip Shows, how's it going? Susanna, hello there. Welcome in. Oh, we got to open this up. Holy smokes, Sam. What are you doing today? What are you doing today? All right, we're waiting. Who's going to be carrying in the torch today? Halak is bringing in the torch. That's a name we haven't seen in a very long time. Halak. Oh my goodness. The angle fence, the longest fence in the world. I'll buy it. If you're selling it, I'll buy it. Fly28, thank you for subscribing. Halak is carrying in the torch, and he's carrying the Dobish stop sign. He's got the torch in one hand, the Dobish stop sign in the other. There you go. Goaltender Halak carrying it in. That is awesome. Wow. The White House perimeter fence. There you go, Gigi. That's a good guess. Pickleball Pat, what's going on? Welcome in. Hayden, hello there. EB, how's it going? LP, welcome in. Blast, hello there. When did Halak play? It was a while ago. Nora, welcome in. It was a while ago. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's the answer. The dingo fence, also called the dingo barrier fence or dog fence, is the longest continuous fence in the world. What? 50 over 5,600 kilometers, 34, almost 3,500 miles. Stetson, that is wild. Holy smokes. See, you come here for some hockey. You guessed it. There you go, Sip Shows. You come here for some hockey, you get some trivia, and you learn as well. There you go. You want to stump somebody? That's a question, to write it down. All righty, here they come. The Canadiens entering the ice surface. They do a great light show. They have it ablaze. The fire is going. The entrance tunnel is all lit up in white to highlight. And this crowd is going absolutely gangbusters right now. They are going nuts. Ricky Dicky, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see ya. Jeff, what's up? Scotty, how's it going? They are going crazy. They do. Vegas puts on one heck of an opening. That they absolutely do. Yeah, it's 10 cents. Tell me how I can save on my car insurance. Chris, that's amazing. Casey, what's up? RX, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the party. This is absolutely huge. Absolutely massive. This is going to be a big one. Let's go. Holy, what a show. What a party this is going to be. The game was delayed, or was that an old live? No, game is not delayed. Game is not delayed. They're coming on. The anthems are going to break out, and then they will get started. So maybe it's a few minutes behind schedule. Maybe they're a few minutes behind schedule. But game 4, we are ready to go. Dobish, he needs to be amazing. Now, here are a couple keys for tonight's game. What does Montreal have to do better tonight than in the last game? ATS coming in. I'm a diehard Lightning fan, but I'm rooting the St. Louis and the boys. There you go. Thank you so much for the super chat. And welcome in. Going for St. Louis and the boys. St. Louis, man, he is an unbelievable coach. He is crushing it. Pepper, what's going on? Welcome in. All right. So what does Montreal have to do? Number 1, shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. This isn't no drinking game. We're not doing shots every time they take a shot. They got to shoot the puck, and I want to see lots of them. Number 2 for Montreal, careful with your passing. Be careful with your passing. You need to look where you're sending the puck. Give it to another guy in red. Watch the turnovers. Pass it properly. That is going to be so important for this team. The last game, their passes were atrocious, and they gave away. So number 1, shoot. Number 2, pass. Number 3, not score. JD, please don't spam the chat, but welcome in. Number 3, board battles. Board battles, board battles, board battles. They really got to be solid along the boards. If they can't win the board battles, they're not going to have good transition, not going to have good opportunities. It all starts with digging it out along the boards. So board battles, number 3, passing, number 2, shooting, number 1, and Montreal could come out on top. JDA, thank you, brother. Welcome in. So it is going to be huge to do. Now, for the Carolina Hurricanes, let's not leave them out. What do they have to do? Well, number 1, they got to keep up the intensity. They were hitting hard in the last game. Keep up that intensity. That is going to be huge for Carolina. Number 2, goaltending. Freddie Anderson has looked sharp, but in the game they lost, he looked really bad. Some shaky goals. So Freddie's got to be Freddie. Keep up the intensity. And number 3, special teams. For the Carolina Hurricanes, their penalty kill has been amazing. They're going to get power play opportunities. They need to take advantage of it. So there are your keys to the game for both squads. And let's see how they do. Donovan, how's it going? Alan, how's it going? Welcome in. Mish, Mommy, welcome as well. Hey, Lala, I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello there. So welcome in. And again, thank you so much to all the super chatters here early. You guys are crushing it. Now, last but not least, we got to look at who are the officials for tonight's game. We're kind of in the clear. No Wes McCauley. We got Chris Rooney tonight and Graham Sklittler. I can't even read that. Skeletor. We got Graham Skeletor. Chris Rooney and Graham Skeletor going to be your officials for tonight's game. Hopefully they will call it right down the middle. Sam for the Toronto Maple Leafs coach. James, they reached out. They said, Sam, we'd love to bring you in for an interview. I said, no. I'm sorry. I got a community of people that rely on me to bring them the action. You find a different coach. I'm going to stay with my community. No, that would be wild. Holy smokes. It would be absolutely huge to see what we can pull together in tonight's game. Now, I'd be remiss if we didn't give a big congratulations to the Vegas Golden Knights. The Vegas Golden Knights making me eat a whole lot of crow. They knocked out the Colorado Avalanche in 4 straight games. So big congratulations to the Vegas Golden Knights. Well deserved. They played one heck of a game, and congratulations, Mitch Marner and team. So unbelievable game. Well-deserved Vegas Golden Knights. You shut me up. You put me in my place. And unbelievable. So good on them. We'll talk more about their efforts a little bit later on. But let's go. Beverly in the house. What's up, Beverly? Welcome in, Beverly. We miss you. We hope you're doing okay. You know we got you. We are in your corner. So let's go. Hey, Bella, how's it going? Coach, welcome in, Coach. Good to see you. Well, the anthems are done. It's time to turn on the lights. Hey, Slick Rick, welcome in. Len, how's it going? Welcome in as well. All right, folks, let's get ourselves over. You know the drill. Everything will start to populate and show up and do its thing as this game gets going. So don't worry about the formatting on the screen. That will adjust momentarily. But it's time to drop the puck. Hey, why would you say that? Great name. Hey there. Hope you're doing well. Crime Dog in the house. Welcome in. Let's go. Williams, hello there. Steve, what's up? Welcome in already. Who needs the lights on to play hockey? They'll win it in the dark. Cosmic hockey. That's right. Cosmic hockey. All key games should be played in the dark with black lights and disco balls and all the craziness. EB coming in with 5 gifted members. 5 gifted memberships just as this game is starting. Congratulations. I got to read these names. Congratulations to the winners. Let's go. Game on. I'll pull those up in a minute. Let's watch this hockey game. Montreal having the puck in their own zone. Carolina first shot on net. And Dovish going to hang on to it. A quick start here. One shot coming in on net. Thank you so much for those gifted memberships. And congrats to the winners. And again, it's completely random. So it's going to be Donovan, Lauren, James, and Gmail. That's funny. And QR. Congratulations and a big thank you. Drop those hockey sticks in the chat. Hey, Bart, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's play some hockey. Drop that puck to the left of Dobish. Carolina going to win it right back. Walking right up the middle. Shot right on. Nice save. Rebound. Blocker save. Carolina controlling the play here early. Montreal, I think they thought they were watching. They didn't realize they were actually playing. This coming around, going to be chipped up the boards. Montreal now going to bring it out long, cross ice pass to Gooley. Gooley over the line, leaving it for Newhook. His shot gets blocked. Comes to Gooley around behind the net. He's going to cycle it over to Newhook. Guys just put it around and take the shot on net. Back behind the net. Walker comes over, going to bank it off the boards. Matheson with a blast. That one doesn't miss by much. Comes all the way around out the other side. Gooley to the middle of the ice. Fenn on the pass. Now they pick it up. Newhook bringing this one right back in. Newhook stopping along the boards. Gets put into them. Demidov comes over. Newhook back over to the boards. He has it. No, it's Anderson, and he sends it down all the way down. Montreal Dobson back to pick it up. Thank you so much, Crush, Yannick, Declan, for hitting those subscribes. Welcome in. Here's a cross-ice pass. Carolina with a shot that's going to go just wide. Hey, Lauren, hello there. Welcome in. Noel, how's it going? France, welcome in. Bringing it across. Hey, Diablo. Here's a long blast. That's deflected up and at a play. Hey, Paul, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Sunshine, go Habs. Go Habs, crushing those likes. Everybody's getting her going. Gary, what's going on? Welcome in. Again, to all of our Montreal fans, salut, bonjour. Comment ça va? Je m'appelle Samwelb12. And that's about all I know. Hey, John, welcome in. Cameron, how's it going? Thank you, Cameron. I appreciate that. Jesse, what's going on? Off the draw, coming around to Hudson. Hudson going to flip this one up. A little skipper down the ice. Slavkovsky. He's going to send it over, and they're going to dump it in. Montreal going to race in, trying to pick this one up. Down around in the corner. Comes to the point. Held in. Long shot. Nope. Gets blocked and knocked out. Here comes Carolina. Into the zone. Sveshnikov dropping it for Slavin. He gets hit. Coming back in front. Big hit in the corner there. Habs going to pick it up. They're turning as the crowd is growing in anticipation. Gooley centering it across. It's knocked down. Hudson in his feet. He can't get it. Sveshnikov going to clear. It's a breakaway. Coming in is Blake. Great save by Dovish. What a stop on Jackson Blake. Holy cow. It's not the word I wanted to use, but my goodness. That's going to come in off the blocker. He's going to put it aside. Here comes the forecheck. Putting it around. Carolina steals. Stankoven in the corner, playing this back up top. Here's a shot that's blocked. Got to pick it up. Bolduc misses it. Stankoven keeping it in. Over to Hall. Hall passing it back. It's turned over. Montreal gives it right back. Backhand across. Carolina fanned it on the shot. Holy smokes. Montreal Hudson. He's going to play it up. They get it to the line. Not out a one-timer. Another stop by Dovish on Hall. Hall looking to set it up again to Blake. Blake is going to spin back around. He's looking to go. And this one is going to go off a stick and out. Holy smokes. EB, thank you so much. There you go. Be polite, please. Sois polite. Thank you so much, EB. Oh, my goodness. What a drive. What a play. Absolutely bonkers. Dobish has shown up. Where's the rest of the squad? Good hustle. Great hustle. Laszlo, how's it going? Welcome in, Rick. Off the hop. Back Montreal going to pick it up. 5 shots for Carolina in the first 4 minutes, 3 minutes. No shots for Montreal. Carolina is doing exactly what they needed to do to start this one. Anastasia, thank you so much. Rose Tulip, how's it going? This down around at the side. Kane's going to fish it out. This comes around. Montreal back to the point. Here's a long shot. That one gets blocked. Kirby Doc going in the corner after it. Foligno can't get it. And again, the Cane's going to move it out on the fly. Racing back. Here's the shot. That's deflected. At a play as Struble hustles to get back in there. Struble, he's going to have some words here with Eric Robinson, and the linesman is going to come over and say, hey, just chill. Just chill. Holy smokes. Jesse says Montreal all the way. Sophie Dobish, how good. How good. He's doing his job. Rick, welcome in. Last we saw, Marlies were down 1-0 at intermission. DV8 was giving us the updates. DV8, I'm not sure if you're still here, if you got any more updates, but if anyone has the Marlies going, let us know. Marlies, what is it, on the Flow Network or something like that? Hey, Prep, welcome in. So 16:22 to go. 5 shots for Carolina, none for Montreal. Off the draw. Habs going to flip this up. It's kept in. Carolina sending it across. Montreal knocking it down. Good job. Svechnikov still has it. Shoots up high. And Dobish grabs it down low. Hungry Charlie, welcome in. Hungry Charlie, I hope you get something to eat. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody. Karen, I sent you an email yesterday. Don't know if you got it. Let me check. I don't think I did. Unless you go by a different name, but I don't think I did. Maybe try resending it, and I'll open my email. If you can resend it, I'll see if it comes through. Here's Demidov back to pick it up. Gonna quickly move it across. Bloodhound coming in with the fryer. Thank you, Bloodhound. Thank you, Anti-Call, for the heart. Thanks for the gifts with the necklaces. Thanks, Bloodhound. Harris, welcome in. Here's a quick shot right on. Gonna stop there. Svechnikov coming over, and Montreal saying, get out of here. Stranger, what's going on? Cafe. Okay, yeah, I definitely didn't see that name coming in. Marissus, I did get your note. I sent you one back. Not sure if you saw my response. But I hope that's okay. Hey, Jay, what's going on? Dobish should be trying for shots on goal. Love the sun. Welcome in. That's right. Dobish is doing everything so far. He may as well just shoot too. Off the draw. Habs going to win this one back around. That's right. They've gone 4 minutes. No shots. Here's Martin Hook going to pass it over. It's knocked down out of the air. Habs across the middle to Hudson. Hudson bringing it up over the line. Sending it in. This is one they just got to start throwing pucks towards the net right now. Working the perimeter. Carolina's going to give it to them all day long. In the corner, Slavkovsky. He's going to pull this one out. Slavkovsky cycling it to the corner. Nobody is there. Caulfield comes over. He can't get it. Down at the line, there's a little bit of a slew foot. Comes out for Newhook. Oh, why didn't you shoot, Newhook? Shoot the puck. It's not that hard. He picked it up like he was going to one-time it. And here's Carolina coming in off the shoulder. Newhook all alone. He had the stick up, and instead he tried to pick it up and carry it in, and he lost it. Oh, boy. Under 15 to go. On the move. That I know, right? You got to shoot. Here comes the Canes again. Stankoven was offside, had to come out. Up over the line. There's a trip right at the line. Referees have the whistles put away again here early. Not calling anything on both teams. Over at the side is Gooley. Tries to go off the boards. It's knocked down. It's sitting right there. Canes coming over. They turn it. Texier grabs it. He plays it up to Deneau. Deneau into the zone, but Gooley is about 4 strides offside. Oh, man, you gotta just settle it down, right? Settle it down. Gotta shoot that. I don't care how far out you are. If you're in a spot to shoot the puck and you have no shots on net, sometimes you just gotta step into one, right? You just gotta shoot that puck. It's not that hard, folks. I mean, I know it is hard, but just shoot the puck. Whoops, too far. Too far. Let me move this back over. There we go. Here's Carolina picking it up through the middle into the Montreal zone, coming all the way up. A drop back pass, a backhand. That's kicked down. Got a turn on it. We got a whistle. First penalty being called. Who is it? Who's the call? Hey, Dolphin John, welcome in. Kirby Doc is going in. Kirby Doc, 2 minutes, cross check. So Doc goes for the cross check. Let's go, Flyers, welcome in. All right, folks, just to let you know, we are coming up to 55K, and when we hit 55K, we're going to do a couple of giveaways here tonight. So hit that subscribe button, come on in, and maybe you will be the lucky recipient of one of our giveaways. So the Boo Birds come out off the draw, back to the point. Kane's going to set it up to Gostisbehere. He goes back across. Now, one of the keys was special teams play. Let's see how this one works out. Bringing it across. Thank you, Christine, hitting that follow. Canes up top. The ref you suck chant is still rolling. Canes walking out of the corner. Backdoor pass. Can't get it. This is going to be chipped out. And it get it out to the blue line as Gostisbehere goes back. Montreal going to change its penalty killers. Welcome in, John. Neon, how's it going? Hey, Thomas. Over the line. Here they come again. Jarvis pulling up. Sends it to the point for Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere goes over to the far side. Is that Stankoven? Here's a long shot off the side. Dobich is down. Guarding it. How are you supposed to score a goal if you don't get a shot on net? Exactly. Amy, how's it going? Welcome in. Back to the point again. Carolina toe drag shooting. That's blocked. 58 seconds to go. Stolen away by Evans, and he's just going to send this one all the way down the ice. So again, changing the penalty killers. Anderson going to leave it up here. Okay, Andre Miller, he's going to start to move ahead. 40 seconds to go on the power play, and it's an offside called at the line. 50 Shades, welcome in. Thanks for subscribing. Petey, thank you for subscribing as well. Hey, Marissa, welcome in. Hey, Chris, I don't believe the NHL isn't fixed anymore. These refs suck. Chris, they do suck. They do suck in a big way. Carolina could score an own goal. They could. That's right. We'll take it. Carolina to score an own goal. Poll, does Montreal get a shot this period? Over the line is Stankoven. He's going to feed this one across. Back to the point. 23 seconds to go in the power play. Blake is going to get hit here by Mr. Anderson over on the boards. Coming into the middle. It's going to be tipped up. Deneau is racing. Anderson was breaking. He's got to come back as the Canes pick it up. Sending it in for Blake. Down in the corner on the half boards. Anderson comes over with a hit. Good work here, Montreal in the corner. 3 seconds. Dobish comes out to play it around. And this is on the move. They kill it off. Jazz Wolf, thank you so much for the super chat. Welcome in as Kirby Doc rolls it in on net. And it's frozen by Freddie Anderson. Thank you, Jazz Wolf. Welcome in. Joker, welcome in. Holy smokes, they're going to go to commercial break. Jacob Dobish right now is the story. This guy is playing out of his mind. Out of his mind. Holy smokes, he is just on fire. He's feeling it today, but they got to get him some help. They got to get him some help in a very, very big way. All right, welcome in, everybody. A lot of people just rolling into the show. Welcome to the game. You know it is a doozy tonight. It is a big one. Hey, Ryan, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Surf Bum. Good to see you. John, how's it going? Holy smoke. Dobish is carrying hard. He's been outstanding right now. Hey, B Disney. Welcome in, big Dobish fan. He's putting everybody on notice. Berks, how's it going? You got 2K on the Habs tonight. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Kelly, I wish I could. But my goodness, this is absolutely incredible. But yeah, what I was saying is welcome in, everybody that is just rolling in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, crush that like button for us. And if you haven't subscribed or haven't followed, do that as well. I'm going to get all your Dobish cards graded. I do think I have. Now you have me wondering. Now I got to check my list. I got to check my list. Yes, I am one of those people that when I get all my cards, when I bring them in, I sit and I have to make a list of all the young guns, all the rookie cards I have, just so I know. And now I'm like, do I have them? Do I have a Dobish? I'm pretty sure I do. I'm fairly certain, but now I'm like, now I'm wondering. So I gotta look. Let's go to my hockey card list. We're gonna bring up the. Well, this isn't right. That seems very outdated. Why is this an old version? Is this not updated? That is not right. Now I got to find the correct list. All right, I'll look after. Let's get back to this one. Coming back from commercial break to the point. Hudson with a shot deflection. That one almost got past Freddie. Turning it around. Carolina's going to get it out racing, and that's going to be icing on Carolina. So Montreal getting a big shot. Hey, Dardaddy, how's it going? Let's go. Welcome in, Forson. Welcome in. No, it wasn't a Tim Hortons card. Hey, Lovebug, question. Do you think Cassidy deserved the ring? You know, that's a great question, Lovebug. That's why late coaching changes suck. I mean, he did have a hand in kind of getting them in a playoff spot, but I think they really excelled with Tortorella. So that is an interesting debate for sure. Tree Trev, thanks for the heart. Appreciate that. This coming around. My prediction for the Stanley Cup is already bracket broken. I had Colorado winning the whole thing. So they are done. I do have Montreal going on in my bracket. Montreal, they only have one shot on net here, and we are at the 11-minute mark left to go. Over the line, Habs trying to bring it in was Evans, loses it. Carolina going to bring this one out. The Canes, Svechnikov, flipping it in the zone. Setting it up here for Matheson. Matheson picking it up. He's going to start to move forward. Matheson learning across. On the move, this is going to be chipped all the way down. Anderson is out to stop it. He's going to play this one out in the corner. And it's stolen away by Matheson. Matheson pinching up, playing it on behind. Can't get it to Caulfield. Wrapped around the boards. It's kicked out in front. Slivkovsky, he swipes at it. Shoot that. Suzuki turning. He got it, but not all of it. And this going out of play. So good hustle. Hey, Ryan, welcome in. Holy smokes. These guys are flying right now. Joe, how's it going? Thanks for the heart. Welcome in. Thank you, everybody, for hopping in here today. Boy, oh boy. Carolina is flying. Montreal kind of weathered that early storm. And right now, they're doing what they do. They're in good shape right now. There we go. I found the right list. All right, this coming down around behind the net. Caulfield has it. Caulfield, cross ice, gives it away. On the move. Here they come, the Carolina Hurricanes. Svechnikov dropping it back. Gets it returned from Chatfield. Now he goes to the far side. Here's a long shot. Dobish got a piece. Puck is there. Drops down right to Jarvis. Jarvis curling around. Still with it. Now he stops and turns around. Jarvis curling towards the middle. Turning. We got another penalty. Penalty being called. And this is going to be on Carolina. Chatfield is going to go, and that is a bad penalty. So a nice work there. And, of course, Slavin comes in to mix it up. So a little pick set here by Chatfield. Interference on Caulfield. And he is going to go to the box. So Montreal to the power play. All right, let me look here very quickly. Let me take a look at my young gun list here. And, okay, there's Jay. Jacob. We're looking for Dobish. I got Evans. We got Evans. Oh, I got two penalties. Hey, we got Jacob Dobish. It says I have two of them. I think that's an error. So I do have a Jacob Dobish young gun, but it's listed twice on my list. Why is it listed twice? No way I have two of them. But we got a Dobish, so that's good. Never thought. I know, Justin. I can't believe that. Now I got to go dig up my box and. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Is it in this? No, but I did get, for those Marley fans, we got a Marshall Rafai Future Watch Auto. Look at that. Got that lately. Darn it. I thought I had the Dobish right here, but I don't. Anywho, thought I had one there, but I don't. Dobish is not, is the only one not giving it away. Yeah, he's playing great. He's playing really, really good. Shane, what's going on? Thanks, buddy. Welcome in. DV8, what's our Marley score right now? 24-10 for the Penguins. Got them right where we want them. Are they still losing? Hey, Ryan, welcome in. I was just leaning over to the card table. Kevin, thank you for your feedback, but it's a commercial break, so it's kind of hard to call the game when it's a commercial break, Kevin. Dobish is playing alone. Do you think he's listening to that song? I think I'm alone now. Maybe some Celine Dion, all by myself. No, I'm not singing Celine Dion. All right, back from commercial break. Now we can call the game. Power play for the Canadiens. Let's see if they're going to get some shots on net. Off the draw. This coming to the side. Carolina won it. Tried to clear it. They couldn't at first. Second effort. That doesn't work. Montreal keeps it in. Down around over on the sideboard. Slafkovsky bringing it behind the net. Slafkovsky. He's going to bring it around. Back to the point. You want to freeze now? We can't freeze now. On the power play, Hudson. Over across. Suzuki. Setting it up. Freeze. As Freddie Anderson holds up the puck. Ask why the long. Oh, boo. Do the KFs. No, I'm good. Yeah, right, sure. Sam will sing during commercial breaks. No, Sam will not sing during the commercial breaks. Habs look tired. They played a lot of hockey, but no excuse. You got to wake up for these games. You got to be in it every step of the way. All right, face off, 134 to go on the power play. Montreal loses another draw. Carolina around the boards. Caulfield comes back. He's going to send it cross ice over Suzuki's stick. Suzuki has space, gives it to Hudson. Hudson going up to Demidov. Shoot the puck. He can't pull the trigger. Slafkovsky comes over. Demidov takes it away, gives it to Caulfield. Caulfield has to settle it down. Back to Hudson over on the far side. Suzuki can't get, or Demidov can't get it over. Now he gets it. Demidov to Suzuki. Back to the point for Hudson. Hudson to Slafkovsky. Back to Hudson. Just put it on net. They're giving them the perimeter. They know they won't shoot. Slafkovsky across. Here's a shot looking for the knockdown. Doesn't work. Back in front, back door. Slafkovsky misses it. Hudson picks it up. Demidov, shoot! Shoot! He does. It's blocked. Demidov falls. Carolina diving, and they're going to knock this one out. Let's go. Here they come. Hudson flying up. Trying to work this one in. Let me take a look. Does the description actually say Sabres? It shouldn't. If it does, that's a problem. This back, 15 seconds to go on the power play. Gonna try to move this across. Oh, you're right, it does. Thank you for pointing that out. That's really strange. Matheson to the point, sending it. Gotta move it, boys. Thank you for calling that out. That should be refreshed now. I don't know why that didn't refresh. Very strange. The darndest of things. This back across, knocking over. So everybody knows it's Carolina here. We've updated it. Carolina, Montreal, game 4. Down around Freddie Anderson going to play this across. Trying to look, sing redemption. No. We're good. Here come the Canes. Power play has expired. On the move, sending it cross ice. In the corner, big hit. And we got another penalty coming up. Another cross check is called. And the way the crowd is cheering, it sounds like Carolina going right back to the box. And it is. It's going to be Hall going to the box. So Montreal, who had one shot on that power play, they're going to go back with the man advantage. But they got to shoot the puck. Now, Brindamore has been studying the Montreal power play very well. So no surprise they have their number. But boy, oh boy, sometimes you just got to fire it. Carolina's giving them the perimeter. They're going to let them move around the perimeter all day long. You just got to shoot that puck. All right, back on the power play. Let's go. Shoot. Off the draw. Montreal back to the point. They keep this one in. Bringing it around. Carolina steals, and they knock it out. Hudson has to go back and get it. Hudson bringing it all the way back. 7 minutes to go. Hudson going to send this one over. On the move. It's a drop back pass. Montreal up over the red line, up over the blue line, into the zone, falling. Dropped it. Slafkovsky gives it away to Suzuki. Back. Slafkovsky trying to center it down. He gives it away again, and this time Carolina gets it all the way down the ice. There you go, Felix. Welcome in, buddy. Habs going to start to move it again. They are really struggling here. Really struggling. Putting it over Suzuki. Pinned up against the boards. Goes down, and the Canes going to send it all the way down the ice. Come on, you got to do better than that, right? Got to do better than that. Going to start to move it across. Here comes Montreal. Little drop back pass. Texier going to bring it ahead. Look out, a little extra move at the line. Stays onside. Texier lost the handle. Carolina going to clear again. And that's going to go out of bounds. My goodness, just nothing going. Eating your first blizzard. Oh, nice. Wit prep, which kind did you get? Unbelievable. 6 minutes to go, and Montreal has 2 shots on net. That's it. 2 shots on net. Oh, Marlies are up 2. There we go. I thought they were down 2. Marlies up 2. There we go. Go, Marlies, go. Off the draw. Montreal, Newhook has it. He's pinned up by Chatfield. Habs trying to work it behind the net. Carolina is doing a great job. Another penalty coming up. This one is going to be against Montreal. Carolina, Chatfield, he's going to turn and slow it up. Cross ice, Montreal touches up. And with 30 seconds to go in the Carolina penalty, we're going to get some 4-on-4. So hooking is the call. Hooking is the call on Bull Duke. So gets the stick underneath the hands, and you can't do that. Oh, man, that's just bad, right? That's just bad. So 4-on-4 for 30 seconds, and then Carolina will go to the power play for a minute and a half. So, oh boy. Carolina face off in the Montreal zone. Newhook coming over. Newhook is set. Off the draw. Montreal wins this one. Can they put it away? Giving it away to Blake. Terrible pass by Hudson. Now Demidov steals. Here comes Montreal, 4-on-4. Hudson going to bring it up. Newhook breaking into the net. Here's the shot. That goes wide. Demidov picking it up at the side. Demidov, nifty move. Why didn't he shoot? Here's a shot by Gooley that's at a play with 10 seconds left of the 4-on-4. Is Montreal officially allergic to shooting? Demidov makes a nice move. He had a chance. And he couldn't put it in. So absolutely crazy. It's just, why not shoot? Every time Demidov gets himself in a good position and he turns it over. Like, that's just wild. All right, for everybody who's just coming in, there it is. Lala called it out. We are so close to 55K over on YouTube. Hit that subscribe. We're doing a couple giveaways. Just once we pass 55K, you may be the lucky recipient of one of the giveaways we do tonight once we hit that marker. So hit that subscribe. It's our way of saying thank you to everybody out there for supporting us all playoffs long. If this is your first time watching along with us, my name is Sam, and I just love hockey. We do hockey all playoffs long. We'll have baseball and some football in the summer, and we just have a lot of fun. Cannot wait until the draft coming up in 30 days. Then we got free agency. Oh, man, it's going to be awesome. This summer is going to be a fun summer. Lots going on. Reminding you of the last two games. Yeah, it's nuts, right? Habs' luck is running out. Unfortunately, let's be honest, they should have been limited. Oh, I don't know. They played really good against Tampa Bay. They played awesome against Buffalo. They're tired. They're 14. That's a lot of games. 14 games. Hey, Jag, no excuses, though. You got to wake up. You got to play every game. Hey, David, welcome in. Dairy Queen never cleans. Oh, goodness, Evie. I'm going to pretend I didn't read that. Your pool took. Yeah. Oh, Sasham. That one hurt big time. I'm going to lose my top spot because of those abs. All right. Thank you so much, Bobby. I'm Whiskers, Rockin' Horror. Welcome in. Miro, AC. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe along with everybody else. Yeah, right. So I'm signing with the Leafs to give it to them. I'm very curious what they're going to do. It's going to be interesting. Hope they sign Tuck. Yeah, coach, got to get it done before, right? Got to get it done. This coming back around. A little hit here by Evans. Carolina going to bring this one out over the line. Just about 5 minutes to go. On the power play now is Carolina. Back to the point. Gostisbehere across. Here's a one-timer by Aho, and he scores. Fourth consecutive time Carolina has scored first. However, this time is not within the first 5 minutes. 5 minutes left to go. Unreal. Unbelievable. A big goal. Carolina scored first in every game in this series. Just madness. Unbelievable. So it's being reviewed. Is this going to be offside? Are we getting a challenge here? Hang on a second, folks. They're calling a timeout. Montreal is using a timeout to review this replay. Marty St. Louis was almost like on his knees watching. It was chipped in. So it was caught in the Carolina's pants as they came across the line. I think what they have to determine is, did the puck come out before they knocked it back in? I don't think this is definitive enough. At least in the replay they showed us, it does not look definitive enough to me to overturn it. They go to pass, it's knocked away, but I don't think the puck comes out. I don't think this puck comes out. They're thinking, do we challenge? St. Louis he nods over to the official. I don't think you challenge this. I don't think it's too close. The camera angle they showed us is not definitive enough to say it came out. They are not going to challenge it. It's a good goal. Carolina 1-0. So a good decision there. If they would have challenged it, they probably would have said it's not definitive. Call on the ice stands, good goal, and they would have had another penalty. So Aho gets the goal from Ehlers and Gostisbehere. This is going to be played in. It hops into the bench. We're going to get a stoppage. I don't think it was a waste of a timeout. You got to look at it, right? The quick replay, they didn't get a good enough chance to see. So he wanted to look at it and make sure, and it gave them 30 seconds to look at it a couple of times and make that decision. Sweets, welcome in. He's great. He's great. So no goal, or it is a goal. My God, no goal. I'm reading your message. It is a goal. Good goal. 1-0 Carolina. This is going to be knocked down. Montreal putting it in the corner. Anderson coming back over it. Down at the side. 4:16 to go. Ehlers had it in his feet. This one tipped, goes just wide. Back over. Martin Hook giving it over to Stahl. Stahl over to the far side. Canes back to the corner. Setting it down low again. Canes now working the perimeter. Back up top. Ehlers dropping it over. Curling. K'Andre Miller. Backhand in front. It goes in the net. Oh, disaster for Montreal. Disaster here for Montreal. Hey, JoJo. Hard worked deep in the Montreal zone. The backhand. And this just goes off the skate of Anderson in front of the net, off of the Montreal player, and in between the legs of Dobish. Just a deflection it was a big battle, Stahl and Anderson in front of the net. Oh, it may have actually hit Stahl's stick. But regardless, it goes off of somebody in front of the net and in. 2-0 Carolina. Carolina now has 2 goals. Montreal has 2 shots. This in the corner. Montreal trying to get one back. Suzuki with a nice shot. Anderson with a good save. Caulfield. Slafkovsky to the point. 3.5 to go. Here's a shot. Tipped. Falling. Sitting in the high slot. It's going to be kicked out. This coming down. Hey, Harold, how's it going? There's a little bump. Dobson in the corner. Loses it. Montreal going to carry this one ahead. Slafkovsky. He's going to get up over the red line. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. RX 2-0 now. 2-0. They haven't updated it here. It is 2-0 Carolina. They haven't added that second goal to the board yet, but it is 2-0. This is coming around. You're going to play it out. Here's a 2-on-2 over the line, driving across. Here's a shot. That one is stopped. They almost put another one in now. Working it down at the side. Here's a shot. Dobish is down. Loose puck. They're whacking at it. And again, they almost put one in. This down at the side, trying to bring it forward. Montreal trying to clear. Carolina all over them. Montreal trying to chip it past. They cannot. Jag coming in more than the sport. I like Sam's mellow personality. A way to keep harmony amongst varying. Thank you so much, Jag, for the super chat and the kind words. I appreciate that. Here they come, 2-on-1. Stankoven scores! 3-0 Carolina. Oh my goodness, a disastrous last 5 minutes of this period. 3 straight goals. 3 straight goals. Aho, Stahl, and Stankoven. And the Montreal fans are stunned. A huge block shot by Gostisbehere off Hudson. A 2-on-1 the other way. A nice feed. And Stankoven absolutely buries it. My goodness. Now we saw, not that I want to, get on this, but we saw one team go up 3-0 the other day. The other team score 3 straight goals in the second and come back to win. So it doesn't mean it's done. We've seen this before. We've seen this before. Was it Colorado went up 3-0 in the first? Vegas had 3 in the second and then went on to win the game a couple of nights back. So it's only one period, but when you only have 4 shots on net, that's worse. No, they only had 2 shots on net in the first period the other day. All right, thank you for all those gifts. Thank you very much. EB coming in with some gifted memberships. 5 more gifted memberships. Congratulations to those who have received them. Kim, Timmy, Chris, Yetse, and Lion King Jr. Congratulations. And EB, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Freeman, what's going on? Welcome in. 1:50 to go in a period number 1. 14-4 are the shots. Carolina, too much for Montreal to handle right now. Jankowski in to take it. Off the draw. Carolina going to win this one back. Trying to play it ahead. It comes to the line. It's going to scooch out. Dobson comes back. Thank you for the gold coin. Appreciate it. Turning it back around. Oh, my chat is frozen. This playing it across. Hudson can't hold the line. It's going to come out and all the way down. Turning it around. No, Dobish is still the goaltender. They haven't changed goaltenders yet. Will Fowler come into play period number 2. Oh, that's okay, user. That's okay. In the corner, coming to the line, Suzuki holding it in, playing it up along the side, coming in front. Picks up by the Canes. Canes going to work this one out. They're going to flip this one in. Matheson goes back to get it. Assuming you say 3-9, do you think that Montreal changes the goalie to start? Todd, that's a great question. Dobish has been so good. I kind of think you ride with him. I don't necessarily blame him for these goals. We got a broken stick. Aho has a broken stick. Pass up to Carrier. 45 seconds to go. Volino over the line. He's going to play this one in. Down around behind Valeno. Gets it to Doc. Doc loses the handle. Carolina bringing it out. Big hit there. Montreal needs to do something to kind of change the pacing of this game right now. They're chasing the whole game. Carolina coming in with a hit. Leaving it there loosely in the corner. 20 seconds to go. Kirby Doc comes back. He can't clear. Carolina ripping this one around the net. Down in the corner, trying to pull it free. We'll look at a little rendering of these goals at intermission. Here's a shot. That one gets blocked. Carolina again. Going to try and put this one over in the corner. And the horn is going to go in the first period. Comes to an end. And not a good period by any means. Hey, Tintin, Revy B, what's going on? Welcome in, everybody that's joined us during the play. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Can we borrow tarts for a week? Timmy Two Shoe, what's up? Welcome in. I think Danhausen may have cursed the Habhausens here because, my goodness. Hey, Jasipa, how's it going? All right, let's look at your total stats, and then we'll break down these 3 goals for you. 13 shots. I guess they took one away. 13 for Carolina. 5 shots for Montreal. Hey, Goaling Cards, how's it going? Welcome in. Are you by goal line, goaline. My goodness, Sam, what is wrong with you? Goal line cards. Welcome in. Man, that's awesome. I'm a big hockey card guy. I'm a big hockey card fan. All right, let's see. Oh, do we cross it? Hang on. Oh, we're so close. Who's going to be the milestone? Who's going to put us over? There it is, 55. Way to go, 55, everybody. That's going to initiate some giveaways we're going to do. Thank you, Coach. Almost 4 years, 42 months, Coach. That is absolutely wild. Keep hitting that subscribe. We're going to do a couple giveaways. I'm going to tell you about it in just a few minutes. Let you know what we're going to do. I think we're going to do 3. We're going to do 3. Well, yeah, we're going to do 3 giveaways tonight. We're going to do 3 giveaways. Here comes the trivia. What were the Carolina Hurricanes originally called? I know this one. What were the Carolina Hurricanes originally called? I'll leave that up on the screen. Put your picks in while I take a moment. I'm going to open this up so we can break down a couple of the goals. Oh, I didn't need to copy that. We're going to break down these goals here real quickly. Let's see. All right, so we're going to start it off here. There we go. I just got to make sure, is this well formatted? And I got to open it on the other one. So we're going to look at how these goals took place, what broke through them, how they ended up going in. And I think, can I open it up here as well? Yes, but it's not really formatted well for this screen. So give me a second to make some adjustments here. Got to make it a little bit smaller. There you go. So we'll put it up here. Okay, so we're going to look at these goals and how they kind of took place. And it was not a great breakdown. It was not a great breakdown at all. Montreal was in trouble. Again, 13 shots. They took another one away from Carolina. So down to 13 shots now, 5 for Montreal. Canes dominated the faceoff circle with 17 faceoff wins compared to Montreal's 8. Carolina just outplaying Montreal every which way, which is absolutely crazy. So, okay, so here's the goal. Let's bring it back up top. So the Canes brought it in. So right at this little play, right here at the line, Aho dumped it in. It hit Matheson. I don't know if you can see my mouse. It hit Matheson, and then it kind of bounced back out. And that's where they thought maybe there was an offside opportunity right in here. But it turned out there was not an offside. So it plays on. So what they do is they bring it up. Aho looking around in good positioning here, right? Really good positioning. Jarvis backs his way to the front of the net. Aho hangs onto it. We got Gostisbehere at the point. Everybody else was switching it up. Montreal, they have it set up 2 in front of the net. 1 guy on Aho. We got 71 here covering Jake Evans, covering Gostisbehere. Newhook in the middle. And as the play goes on, the puck comes across, right? As the puck sails over to Ehlers picks this one up, and now he's in a great position. And here we go. Here's the answer. Thank you, Stetson. The franchise was formed in 1971 as the New England Whalers of the WHA, joined the NHL in 79 as part of the merger, renaming themselves to the Hartford Whalers. There you go. Love that one. So Ehlers came across, and what happens is Ehlers pulls Newhook and Evans over to him. Aho is sitting here wide open as Matheson backed up. As the puck comes over, right now over here, we have Aho with it. Matheson is in his line. You got Jarvis in front of the net. Dobish is over here. Dobish is going to start sliding over. And as the puck comes through, it just beats Dobish. So this is really, really good puck. I wish I could back it up without having to restart it. But it's really good play here by Montreal as they force. Let's do that over here. Thank you so much, Evie. How many Stanley Cups did Henry Richard win? That's a good trivia question too. I'm not sure. Hey Mario. So a great pass, right? They put it over to the far side of the ice. They force Dobish to come over. A quick pass and a quick release forces Dobish to slide over, And when he does that, he has a hole, right? You open him up and they're able to score. So a very, very nice goal there. The second goal was a tough one here as well. This one, you can see, look at all of this in front of the net. Look at this disaster in front of the net, right? They bring it to the point, they walk it up, everybody is moving around, everybody backs away, the puck comes to the front of the net, and it goes off. You had Anderson and Stahl in front, and again, that one is just ricocheted off of them in. This one is a complete fluke goal. Nothing you can do about it. Big bodies. You had everybody cluttering the front of the net. They back away. You got two big bodies here in Stahl and Anderson battling for position. And it's a great little dump in by K'Andre Miller. He just flicks it towards the net. It hits somebody and goes in. So good goal. They do give it to Jordan Stahl. So nothing you could do there. And last but not least, the third goal, this was just wild. Transition game, on the rush, 2-on-1, saucer pass, Stankoven buries it. Again, here comes Hudson up. Hudson takes the shot. It's blocked. Hudson is now trapped. You got three Montreal guys all down deep. You got Hudson here in the middle who's trapped. And then, of course, you got Struble, who's the lone man back. So he starts to go. And for Carolina, you have Blake and Stankoven. You can see the speed of Hudson. Hudson is trying to get back, but it's a cross-ice pass and buries it behind. Absolutely nothing Dobish could do about that. So I do not blame Dobish on any of those goals. I don't think they were his fault. Two of them, he's moving over. I bet more often than not, every goalie lets those in. And the goal number 2 in front, just a little bit of a bump. Vegas winning their second cup. Oh, Habs fan, we'll see. There's still lots of time left. Can't count them out yet. It's going to be tough. You have Freddie Anderson, one of the best goaltenders in the playoffs. You need 3. He doesn't very often give up more than 3. So we will see. Montreal scored 6 on him. That was the first time all playoffs a team has scored more than 4 goals on him. Other than that, 2 and 2. So going to be very, very tough. How many goal? Oh my goodness. Mike Lalore in his career. I have no idea. I'll be honest with you. And I've never even heard of him. Let's see. Mike Lalore scored. Do you want me to answer it? I'll let people put in. I had to look it up. I cheated. I had to put it in. Thank you for the super chat, though. I love the trivia questions. All right. Let's see here. Let me scroll back. Read some of your comments. My chat is jumping all over. Why is it doing that? All right. Let me go over here to the other chat. This one I can look at easier. Coach, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I didn't see that. Coach, thank you for the $9.99. Appreciate that so much. Coach is the best. Let's see here. We got EB. Who else did I miss? Jag. Again, I got you, Jazz. All right. Thank you, everybody. The super chat's flying in tonight. It is so much appreciated. Mega coming in. No. Yeah. Oh, I saw. MJF, the 3 times. I love MJF. Mega. I love MJF. I don't know. What do you think? Are you an MJF guy? I love MJF. He's so good when he goes on podcasts and stuff too. He's such a jerk, but it's so character. I love it. Thank you, Mega. I appreciate that. MJF is awesome. Canes are perfect, Larson says. Canes are perfect. Right now, they're playing perfect. They're looking really solid. TV8, 13 minutes left. It's tied with the Marlies. Thank you so much. Cowboy scores. Cowboy on a tear. So the question is, can Carolina continue to play the way they have been? All right, let's look over here because this chat is a little slower. Kane's going to go 11-1. That's crazy. I mean, when you think about how well they are playing, it is gangbusters. Toronto Maple Leafs, what's up? At least you won't have to hear we just won our 25th cup. Anything can happen, but you're right. Leafs fan. Listen, as a Leafs fan, we're in trouble either way. We're in trouble either way. It really doesn't matter. If Montreal goes to win the cup, all you're gonna hear is "Ha ha, Montreal won. You didn't. You suck. Montreal's the best." And if it ends up being Carolina Vegas, you're gonna hear "Ha ha, Canada sucks. Canada didn't win a cup again. No cup for Canada." So either way, I personally would rather get the "Yes, Canada, we won a cup." Even though Montreal fans are going to give it to us, the Montreal fans that we have watching along have been so kind and so respectful. We'll get back to our regular rivalry when we're both in it. But I would rather deal with that than listen to the haha, U.S. team won it again, even though most of their team is Canadian. So we're screwed either way. Is pretty much how it breaks down. Hey, Ethan, how's it going? Habs won't win this. They're the youngest in the league. That's true. And they have this core signed up for a long time, which is good. This Montreal team is going to be around, right? They're going to be around. They're going to be doing good things for a long time to come. Do Americans know that U.S. teams have a whack of Canadian? Larson, that's a great question that I often ask myself. I don't think people realize the situation. And to go back to answer the Mike Lauer question, it was 17 regular season goals and 2 playoff goals during his 687 game career. So there you go. So let's see how many Canadians are on the Carolina Hurricanes, just for jokes. So the Carolina Hurricanes have 11 Canadian-born players on their active roster. William Carrier, Nicolas Deslauriers, both from LaSalle, Quebec. Taylor Hall from Calgary. Mark Jankowski from Hamilton. Seth Jarvis from Winnipeg. Martin Nook from Manitoba. Noah Phillip from Alberta. Seeley from Alberta. Jordan Stahl for Thunder Bay. Logan Stankoven from BC. And Sean Walker, Keswick, Ontario in the house. Shout out. I got friends up in Keswick. What's up, friends? So, yeah, there you go. 11 players on the roster. So it's pretty wild, eh? 11 of 23. 11 of 20. I don't know if they're using all 23 spots, but that's pretty cool. Let's take a look here. Oh, Carolina. Sets, and there are 304 Canadian players in the league's official opening day roster, making up 41 It's that high. Wow. Stetson, thank you so much. I didn't realize. So pretty much 42% of players are Canadian. That is unbelievable. Carolina is using, they're 24 of 23 on the roster, but 11 of 23 roster spots are Canadian. So it's a Larson. That's the point, right? A lot of people don't realize that. Any idea if your cup's microwave safe? I wrote the company and then got back to me in a couple of days. Stop jumping around. Okay, let me just highlight it so I can read it here. Maybe you might say I wrote the company. It got back to me in a couple of days. Thought you might know offhand. Let's see, Smitty. Let's see. There is. I actually don't know, to be honest with you. It doesn't have a microwave safe sticker on it, so I'm really not sure. Let me pull up the description here real quickly and take a look. Feel bad for those ticket holders when you're shelling out that kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, Anthony, isn't that the worst? That is the worst. When you're spending all that money, it's the worst. And I think a lot of folks have been in that situation before. Okay, let me take a look here. Just confirm the mugs. Microwavable safe. I'm going to pull up this product brief right here. Take a little sneak peek. And it says, so the heat-resistant mug, dishwasher, and microwave-safe, drink options galore. Ceramic mug, dishwasher, microwave safe, and the 3 different sizes. So it does say here, dishwasher and microwave safe. So take it for what it's worth. That's what it lists on the product description. So I would say yes, based off of that. Vegas is inspired right now. I wouldn't count. Yeah, holy smokes, Vegas is looking real good. As long as the mug doesn't have metal, it's good. Yeah, definitely no metal. Definitely no metal. Man, can put any cup in the microwave. You know, it's funny. Well, no, I won't tell that story. Never mind. All right, so let me give you an update. So we are flying right now. We got just a little bit to go until the next period is going to get going. So we are crushing it. We're 5 likes away from 400, by the way. If you haven't hit that like, hit that like. Told you they were going to win. Yeah, still lots to play, So we got a couple of giveaways we're going to do tonight. Couple of giveaways we are going to give away. And let's see here. So yeah, we're going to do a couple giveaways. We're going to give away a gift card tonight. We're going to give away some hockey cards tonight. And we might have one more bonus giveaway, depending on if I get this return email in time or not. As well, coming up in the next couple of weeks, we have a massive Father's Day giveaway coming up as well. Our good friends at millhouse.shop, they have an amazing product. We're going to post a video on it, and we're going to be doing another giveaway in partnership with them for Father's Day coming up. So stay tuned for that. But the first giveaway we're going to do tonight is for a bunch of hockey cards. We're going to do the gift card giveaway a little bit later on tonight. Thank you, Bud. I appreciate that. So we're giving away a bunch of Artifacts cards, Upper Deck Artifacts, 25, 26. I got a stack of them. We're going to give away to one lucky person. If you're in Canada, it's very easy to ship to you. If you're in the United States, I have to ship it in a different way. So might take longer to get to you, but a North American address is needed to enter that. We're going to open up that giveaway momentarily as we are getting ready to go here. So within the first couple minutes of this period, we will open up the giveaway for the hockey cards. Gift card giveaway will come up a little bit later on tonight. There's a way of saying thank you for 55K. We're going to do a couple of giveaways. So lots of time to still subscribe and get in and make sure that you can enter the giveaways. Arthur, thank you so much for hitting that follow. The wife's credit card. I feel unstoppable. That's amazing. That's true, Diablo. I agree with you there. Hey, Patrick, how's it going? Johnny, welcome in. All right, here we go. Off the draw. Montreal going to bring this back. They're going to flip this up down into the Carolina zone. Habs have to come out like a tower of power here. They got to come out on fire. Swinging it down towards the front of the net. It's picked up, moving away. And the Canes going to get it down the ice. Dobson turning it back up. Here comes Anderson. Anderson into the zone, dropping it for Bolduc. He shoots. It gets knocked down. Stolen by Deneau. Swats it towards the net. And Anderson is going to hang on to it. So that's a little bit of a good start. Some life coming out of Montreal here to start this period. That's exactly what they have to do. Right? Turnover chances tonight. 10 for the Canes. 1 for Montreal. Yikes. Not good. So let's take a look. Dobish is back in net. That's what we expected. Dobish does return. Off the draw, Montreal wins this clearly. Hudson keeps it in, turning, shoots, it's blocked. Knocked all the way out. He's got to race back forward. Ehlers coming up on Hudson. Hudson gets popped hard into the boards. They can't clear. It's kept in. Stahl with it. Struble up on him. Comes to Hudson. Hudson plays it quickly. Martinook was coming around quick. Comes back to Hudson. Hudson has misplayed it a couple of times after being hit. He could be rocked. Here comes Montreal over the line. They're going to stop, turning it in. Montreal trying to get it deep. They cannot. And the Canes again setting it down. And that's going to be an icing call against Carolina this time. Hang on one sec. Here it comes off the draw, flipped up. This coming down the ice. Matheson going to slash at it. Montreal's been on fire for the second. They have to be on fire. They got to play solid. Montreal has to play hard. Lala, tell Nathan, thank you so much. Court, how's it going? Welcome in. This at the side, bringing it around. Montreal, long outlet pass. Going to chip it ahead. Dobson is back. Hey, Mr. Buck, welcome in. Kicking it around. Sending it over. Here comes Demidov into the zone. Demidov over to Evans, but they're offside and a very late whistle. A very late whistle. Hey, NHL Oiler fan, there's still time. You never know. Jacob likes sports. How's it going? Welcome in. Can you speak with me? Oh, John, I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry for you. Not easy at all. Going to play this one up. Carolina sending it down in the Montreal zone. Dobish, he's going to play this one around. Hudson gets bumped again, trying to clear. They can't. Kane's coming right back. Cross ice for a haul. He misses that one. This is going to come out, turning it around. Stankoven, he shoots. That one is kicked aside. Blake going for the wraparound. Stankoven backdoor. Another shot. Does the Montreal defense want to show up here tonight? Holy smokes. Dumping it in around behind. Again, trying to clear it. They cannot. It's taken away. Montreal, a little flip pass up to Caulfield coming through the middle. He just eluded a hit. This dumped in, and Newhook gets hit. Carolina going to set it up behind the net. Starting to look, going to start to move forward. Waiting. Canes just taking their time. Hey, David, how's it going? Carolina now going to start to move forward. They're going to bring this one up. Little flip pass over the middle. Here's a shot. Kick to the corner. Carolina keeping it down low. Kirby Doc pinches up on his man. Bellino comes over. Cycles it around. Gooley, he can't get it. Gooley getting worked over big time. Taken away. Coming in front. Down is Dobish. Puck is still loose. He made the save. Montreal is on a different galaxy right now. Dobish has been outstanding, and he's not getting any support. Struble is going to play this one up. It's chipped down. Freddie was ready to come out and stop it. He doesn't need to. Carolina works it around the boards. All the way down. Dobish has to come out. He makes a little stick handle move, and Dobish plays it down the ice. He's like, if you guys won't clear it, I'll do it myself. Back in the Montreal end, and they're going to play this one up. Little backhander. That one doesn't go in. Chatfield broke it up. Anderson trying to push it in. Texier comes in, but he's offside. It was Doc, not Anderson. My bad. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Jacob likes, yeah. Minnie, how's it going? The Habs defense is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found right now. Which is absolutely bonkers. All right, let's open up this giveaway. We're going to do some hockey cards. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe. Good luck. We're going to leave this open for a little bit of time. Off the draw, it's hobbling around. It rolls ever slowly to the blue line. Kane's going to play it in deep. Now they work it back out. Montreal intercepts. Dobson bringing it in. Dobson shooting. That goes way wide. His stick explodes, and he throws his stick. He could get a penalty for that. the blade come off his stick, and Dobson threw it like a javelin. Can't do that. He got lucky. Anderson in the corner, let the puck go. Aho, little backhand flip. They're going to get this one out. And again, on the move, here comes Blake. Blake is going to hold up, centering it. That comes all the way back to the line. Now in the high slot with a shot over the net. Coming back around behind the net. Carolina shot. That one is blocked. Hudson is going to carry this one himself. He's going to bring it over the line. Stops up. Flips it to the corner for Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky centers it, shooting. No good. That's deflected away as Evans tried to pull the trigger. This kind of back through. Oh, I forgot we had Suzuki as the keyword. I forgot. Going to play this across. Montreal over the line as the crowd is trying to get him into it. Slafkovsky shoots. That one is blocked. And the Canes going to flip it up the other side. Back to get it as Hall. He can't center it. Puck is there on the boards. Montreal right now is too busy trying to go for the big hit. They're not getting the puck. This coming around to Carolina. Long shot knocked down in the slot. Habs going to pick it up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. Thanks, Joe. This over the line. Again, the Canes going to work it out into the Montreal side. 14:23 to go, second period. Montreal, they need to do something, anything. Trying to pick it out of the corner and move it. 4 shots for Carolina, 3 for Montreal in this period. Back trying to knock it out. They're going to tip it. On the move, here come the Habs. Racing in his new hook. He lost it right at the line. Tries to chip it in, didn't get it deep. Stahl going to reverse it. This comes all the way down, and Carolina is racing back. Here going to pick it up. EB coming in as a champion. EB, thank you so much for the upgrade to a champion. Over the line, here's a blast. That's going to go high. We are going to do something very special for all of our champion members coming up probably later this, well, maybe early next week. Depends on when the final round is going to start, but we're going to be doing something very special for our champion members coming up very soon. So if you're a champion member, we will be in touch. I think it was like 45 cents. Yeah, Kinsley. Brooklyn, I know it's so hard. It's so hard. There it is. The stick taps are coming in. Unbelievable. Just terrible. Catchfish, what's going on? Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Give Randy a shout out. Randy, what's going on? Hope Randy's doing okay. And again, our thoughts and prayers are with John right now. John's having a tough one right now. So thoughts and prayers for John. Let's drop some hearts in the chat. There's a lot of people out there that are in tough situations, needing some extra love tonight. Let's send a little bit of extra love. Drop some hearts in the chat as our way of saying, hey, we are with you. Yes, absolutely, Bella. We will be here right through to the end. Last night, my throat was not in good shape last night. So we took off last night. We went and spent some time with our family. But yeah, we'll be streaming the rest of the games all the way through. There it is. Some hearts coming in for everybody who needs a little bit of love, for everybody who needs a little bit of a pick-me-up. These hearts are for you. We know it is a tough go right now for so many people. So keep your heads up high. Just know you have a hockey community, a sports community right here on the SB12 Sports Network, that we got your back. And ever you need a pick-me-up, we are here for you. Alrighty. Oh man, always so tough. Thank you for everybody dropping those hearts in. We know it's a little thing, but it means a lot to so many. All right, back from commercial break. Gonna drop this puck. 13:40 to go. Off the draw, this one is going to be slashed up. Back around the side. Here's a backhanded pass to the line. Habs keep it in just for a moment. Now the Cane's going to knock it out. Jordan, I need to get a refill, actually. This back through. Going to be flipped up. Dobson going to race back for it. Dobson now looking. He's going to play it ahead. Matheson back to Dobson. Long outlet pass. Here comes Montreal walking in, shooting. Freddie looked behind him. The puck was deflected up. 13 minutes to go. In the corner, Newhook. He's trying to wheel and deal. Newhook to Suzuki. Bounces it out. Across ice. One too many passes. Still in the zone, though. Playing it down low. Carrier back up to Dobson. He shoots. Freddie is down. Got a piece. Comes to the corner. And the Canes going to send it down the ice. Almost a breakout for Ehlers. Sending it across for Aho. Aho to the high slot. Here's a shot. That one goes high and out of play. My goodness. 3-0 Carolina. Wow. Ederson, how's it going? Welcome in. Dom, welcome in. This is nutsy cuckoo right now. They're trying. They're getting some shots. Montreal has more shots than Carolina in this period right now. 5-4. Johnny, all right, let's go. I would love to see the Marlies take that one home. Just wish those games were a lot easier to access. This down at the side, coming in front. Montreal now. Slafkovsky bobbles it, loses it. Now he plays it in. Anderson comes out to stop it. Little miscommunication behind the net. Gostisbehere taking it away from Anderson. Almost caused a turnover. Long pass doesn't work. Through the middle of the ice. Montreal bobbles it. Taken away by Hall. Hall coming in. Hall to the middle. Shooting. Dobish looking around. Comes back to Gostisbehere. Cross ice with a blast. Slafkovsky got knocked down. Or he just fell. One of the two. Gooley on his knees in the corner. Trying to bring it up. Carrier is digging from it. Rafai had a goal, but the whistle blew. Oh, I love Rafai. I'm a big Rafai fan. Here come the Habs. Gooley setting it up. Montreal stopped it. Slafkovsky played it the wrong way. Montreal dumping it right in. It goes into the glove of Dobish, and he's going to hang on now. He wanted to play it, but the refs blew it down. Unbelievable. Won some Marley tickets from Luke, that's awesome. Marley games are so much fun to go to. They are great. Yeah, he did. Oh, this is nuts. What are you doing? This coming back around. On the move. It's going to be chipped up. Trying to play it ahead. At the side. They can't go. Whoopsie daisies. What did I just do? Bringing it back across. Going to be dumped up. I wish I could contribute. Thank you, Chris. No, I appreciate it. Just by being here, hitting that like and watching along is much, much appreciated. This down around in the corner. Trying to move it. Comes back up top. Montreal going to play it ahead. Here comes Montreal. They're crushing it. Little flip pass. Dump it in. Down in the corner. Trying to get here. Trying to up the tempo. Habs along the backside. No, he's going to cycle it down low. They're trying to pick it up. Coming in front. Loose puck is there. Picked up in the corner. Going to spin away with it. Montreal on the move. Cross ice taken away. Carolina back the other way. Canes throwing it through. And that one misses Dobish. Holy smokes. Back in the side, Montreal playing it around behind the net, looking up ice, a little long cross ice pass. It's deflected in right on Anderson. Anderson is going to hang on to it. Freddie Anderson hit the Montreal player in the head as he was going to clear the puck. It dropped down. It was right there, but they couldn't get anything going. Unbelievable. Montreal just can't get anything working. This playing it through the middle. Aho's going to play it back. They're going to turn around. Now they're going to work it forward. Up comes Montreal. Hudson stopping. Here's a dump out. This comes all the way down. Racing back for it. Trying to get in here. Going to play it around behind. Chatfield works it ahead. Carolina on the move. The Canes up over the line. Jarvis cutting through the middle. Shooting. That one is up and out of play. My goodness. Hey, no one. How's it going? Imagine Carolina pulls at Toronto. It could happen. Listen, it could happen. Absolutely wild. The Canadiens frustrated. beyond frustrated right now. They are just losing their minds. Losing their minds. All right, we have girls, 2 boys now. Yeah, John. So sorry. So sorry. Ugh. Unbelievable. So stupid. So stupid. Anyways, thank you all so much. Score right now. Sorry, I accidentally knocked that off. 3-0. 3-0 Carolina. I didn't realize I removed that. Tough play. Just tough play for the Canadiens right now. They're having a better period, but the damage was all done in the first. The damage was all done in the first. 3 goals by the Carolina Hurricanes, and right now they are trying to figure something out, right? They're trying to get back in here, trying to find a way, and that is something that is just not working for them at this time, which is so brutal. So brutal. Let me take a quick peek at something here. Can I do this? Maybe this will be better. Maybe they'll like this better. All right, we'll try this screen out for a little bit. Hey, Vaughn, how's it going? Welcome in. Mango, how's it going? Montreal trying too hard to just shoot the puck. Now they're kind of try everything, right? Trying everything to get it going. Where's Caulfield? Caulfield is there, kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of, but he's struggling. He's having a very tough time. They need to regroup. They need to do something. They're getting some shots, but just, again, very, very sloppy performances, sloppy plays. Kane's walking right out of the corner, going to get a shot on net. 9.5 to go, period number 2. Up to 11 shots now for Montreal. They're going to flip this one out. Goss to spare back, turning long pass. Kane's going to chip this one in. Kane's going in here after it. Hey, Grayson, how's it going? So Dobish hangs onto it. We're going to get a stoppage. Period looks like Carolina is content to play low-risk dump and chase. Yeah, Todd, they're really kind of sitting back a little bit. Certainly not pushing the pressure. Now, Montreal led the NHL with 31 comeback wins this season, combined regular and playoffs. So 31 combined wins. So they certainly can up the tempo here. Hey, Donna. Yeah, they're chasing. Hey, Colin. 9-day rest is showing its results now. Absolutely. That's right, Mr. Buck. Different hat, different shorts. I'm trying everything I can do. Alicia, how's it going? Welcome in. Hey, Derek. Yeah, Kane's had that long rest. Obviously, the rust in game 1 was showing, and they've gotten right back into it. They've been flying each game since. Back in the corner, Montreal cycling it down. Was game 1 a fluke? Montreal took advantage of a rusty Carolina team. Slafkovsky, he's bringing it around behind. Little backhand flip to nowhere. Goes into the corner. Montreal trying to pick this one up over the head of Matheson, and it comes out and down the ice. Habs have to race back for it. Dobson going to look to push this one up. The other thing that Carolina can do to you is they will slow this down, and as soon as they need to, they'll speed it right back up, and they'll catch you flat-footed. This down over the corner, turning it around. Carolina, Ehlers, fanned on the shot. Montreal can't get a grip. They send it around behind. Off the boards, here come the Canes again, dealing through. Carolina looking behind the net, centering it in front. This one is pushed over to the boards. Texier, he comes to get it, plays it around. It's taken away. This come the other way. Max, what's going on? Welcome in. The Habs realize there's a team not named Toronto. Max, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Great to see you, and welcome in. And we got a whistle here as Ehlers is shaken up. Ehlers got bumped, and he's shaken up, and he's feeling his teeth, and he's yelling, "What the hell?" So Ehlers is down. Let's see what happens here. Hey, Caulfield fan, welcome in. So let's see what happened. So Matheson, yeah, a little cross check to the face. So Matheson definitely catches one. There was no initial call on the ice. And then they see him down feeling his face, so they huddle and they say, yeah, he got him. So they're going to review it. And the question is, will it be 2 or 4? So it's an NHL review on the high stick, the cross check to the face from Matheson. Hey, Cole, welcome in. Mark, welcome in. So let's see. His entire personality watching Canadian teams. I don't understand what you mean, Mark. So let's see what they call. 2 minutes cross check. So 2 minutes for the cross check. So at the way this is going right now, Montreal is going to be very hard pressed to get in this game. Carolina's just they've been playing better fundamental hockey. They've been a much stronger team. Some good goals. They use speed. They use everything. Montreal is a little slow. They're a step behind. And Freddie Anderson has been so good. He's going to be tough. Thank you, Evan. We have the giveaway that's going on right now, so make sure you do add the code word to get your raffle tickets. That's going to be open for a few more minutes. We'll close that and we'll announce the winner at intermission. Yeah, it was a legit cross check. Cross check was definitely up in the face. Kane's going to try and pummel through. Here's a shot right on. Dobish with a nice save. Exclamation mark Suzuki. If you do exclamation mark Suzuki, you will get in there. Hey, Onyx. Exclamation mark Suzuki to get your raffle tickets. Why Suzuki? Because I forgot to change it. All right, here we go. Carolina on the power play. Will Montreal kill it off? Habs are lucky to get 12 shots. Max. That's only one more shot away, Max. They're at 11 right now. Here's Carolina off the point. We got a big tie-up right at the face-off circle. Deneau and Stahl were tied up and kind of down on the ice together. It looks like they're both going to be sent off. Max, thank you so much. So funny. 11 shots on goal, 20 shots now for Carolina. So right off the face-off, Stahl and Deneau goes down, and Deneau gets a cross-check across the face of Stahl. So they were battling, and he just comes with a cross-check, and he kind of grinds his cheek and up the side of his face. So Deneau is going to go. It doesn't look like Stahl is going to go. And this is just a stupid play by Deneau. So it's now a 2-man advantage for Carolina. 2-man advantage. The Canes, Gostisbehere putting this one across. Sliding it down low, back up top. Gostisbehere with it. He's looking, goes far side. Back up to the D. Across to Aho. Aho. He goes down low, back to Aho. Stankoven up at the side. Back to the point, across. No shot. Ehlers back over. Aho plays it down low, back to Aho. Aho. Face-off circle, goes cross ice. That is missed, and it's kicked up and out of play. You don't think the Canes would beat the Knights? Right now, it would be a pretty solid matchup. It would be a really solid matchup. But my goodness, Montreal in trouble. 6:44 to go in this period. A whole lot of trouble. Evans waiting. This puck is dropped. Gonna bring it back across. Carrier comes in front. Nice little block there by Gooley. Back to the point. Across to Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere. Over to Aho. Aho. Centering it over. It's stolen by Evans, and he's going to send this one all the way down. You did, Max? Oh, Samwelb13. Or did you mean to put 12? Did you really meet my cousin? How do you know it was my cousin? Gostisbehere putting this one across. Looking. Sending it down low. Canes cross ice. It's blocked. It's going to come out. 25 seconds to go. Hayden, how's it going? Welcome in. If Carolina scores, it will be, oh yeah, Derek, it will be big time. Healer's going to bring this one up. Over to K-Andre Miller. Miller looking. He's going to pass it down. Miller gets it returned. Comes to the middle of the ice. Back over to Aho. Aho doesn't shoot. Miller, quick passing here by Carolina. In front with a jam. That goes wide. Behind the net. 15 seconds to go. Here's another cross-ice pass. Taking a look. He went. And that's stolen. Montreal going to clear it. He told me went to a Buffalo Leafs game. He came up and was. What? That's funny. Here they come. Montreal kills it off. Through deflection. That one goes wide. It's back to 5-on-5. They've killed it all off. Montreal racing down. Ehlers dropping it. Habs looking like they have a little bit of energy here. Down in the corner. Canes bringing it to open ice with a blast. Stobish with a stop. 5-on-3. Just one shot for Carolina. And they're bringing it in the middle with a shot. Dobish with the save. Montreal can look to bring some new guys on. Love this channel. I always support it. Max, we appreciate you so much. Thank you, buddy. The love and the support tonight has been off the charts. Hey, Brendan, how's it going? Yeah, James, tough to go. Tough to go. Need a goal ASAP. Yes, indeed. They need to find a way to find a goal. Glassman, what's going on? Thank you so much. I try. I just love my hockey so much. I really do. I can't even imagine if the players in the league ever didn't come to terms and it went to a strike. I don't know what I would do. Oh yeah, James, I wasn't feeling so good yesterday. I had a bit of a sore throat and had to visit some family and just needed to recoup. That's the problem when you're streaming every day. This time of year with all the pollen and everything in the air, you got to be very careful of the throat. So yeah, I just needed a day there to recoup. And boy, I didn't expect Colorado to go out in 4, but boy, they did. And it looks like Carolina is about to make Montreal tap out. Let's see if the Habs can fight their way back in here. You're allergic to, yeah, Meg, it's the worst. Hey, you go out in the morning and your car is like completely covered and it's gross. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. Sports fan for life. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. And again, thanks everybody on the talk for hitting those follows. We're coming up on 11K over on the talk, which is amazing. So thank you so much. If you haven't followed along, click that follow. And of course, we just passed 55K here on the tubes, which is amazing. Now we can start counting down to 100, right? Isn't that how it works? Bring some of your magic to the Habs. There you go, Karen. We gotta find the magic. Gotta find the magic. Thank you for the super chat. Can you look at the number of likes if yours? That's right. Oh, I thought you were asking me, Stetson. I thought you were asking me. That's so funny. Thank you, Stetson. That's right. If you haven't hit that like, make it so. I'm allergic to your Panthers. Go Panthers. Kane cycling it around behind the net, trying to turn it around. Let's change the hat. Maybe the hat will turn it on. This down around at the side. Coming out in front. Kane's driving side of the net. They put it just wide. Slavkovsky trying to come out there and go. This back to the point. Slavin puts it across. Going to roll it down. Jankowski So weird. The brim blocks all the light. I'm not used to it. Montreal trying to race to the corner, going to chip it to Slafkovsky. He almost gives it away. And now Montreal does give it away. Turning back around is Slavin. Slavin sending it into the zone. Struble, he gets put up behind the net, taken away by Stahl. Stahl back to the point. Quick release. That goes wide. Deneau is going to come over. He's going to grab it. Deneau puts it up, and Montreal gives it away in the neutral zone. They're fighting. They're pushing it back. 3:33 to go here in this period. Well, Montreal was up on shots. They haven't had a shot for about 7 minutes. It's 11-6 now in this second period in terms of shots. Back to the line, looking. Here's a long shot right on. Dobish makes a save, comes to Hudson. Hudson going to turn. He puts it in front. Struble, little outlet pass to Newhook. Newhook is going to fly. Newhook chips it in. Go Nordiques. No, go. Hey, McKenzie, welcome in. Sorry about your abs, McKenzie. This coming in front. Here's a long shot. Over at the side, Suzuki trying to bring it around. Suzuki spinning away. Suzuki still coming, goes for the wraparound, rolls off his stick, goes to Aho, and Suzuki is mixing it up. Montreal tries to steal it. Keandre Miller bringing it up. He comes into the line and dumps it low. 2:40 to go. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Over the line. This is flipped in by Carolina. Matheson goes back for it. Sveshnikov up on Matheson. Matheson plays it back. Long outlet pass. Here comes Montreal. Suzuki slow rolling this one up. Pass to Caulfield in his feet. He's going to play it back to the point. Tip right on. Rebound shooting. And Anderson can't bury it. Back in the slot. Anderson. He can't shoot. Caulfield shoots. And Anderson makes the save. We got some pushing and shoving as Anderson is throwing jabs in front of the net. And the linesmen are going to separate them. There's a good little rush for Montreal as they're getting in there, getting some shots. That's what they got to do. That's what they got to do. Get in there, make some shots, do some things. So good work. Holy, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Big work here. If Montreal can pull one off here, that would be huge. That would be absolutely huge. Off the draw. Back Montreal. Here's a long shot through a crowd. Doesn't get through to the net. Turning around. Coming out in front. Nobody is there. Hudson passed it back to his point, but he wasn't there. Holding the stick. Where's the call? There. It's behind Dobish. And the whistle goes, and there's a collision after the whistle. Chatfield and Anderson are jabbing at each other. So it's scrums here, scrums there, scrums everywhere. Ehlers is in a headlock. Hudson pulls the bucket off of Ehlers. Chatfield comes over to grab Hudson. Anderson comes back over to give some jabs. Martinook there with Dobson. They're having some conversations. Chatfield and Anderson still going. There's a right hook to the face of Ehlers. Anderson just gives him one of these straight out of a Looney Tunes cartoon where he just goes right into the face. So let's see what the referees are going to call here. Hey, Dario, how's it going? So my goodness. So I think I just heard 17. So that's Anderson. So Anderson is going to go. He's the only one who's going to get a penalty for roughing. So Anderson is the only guy out of all of that scrumming around that's going to get a penalty. Not Chatfield, not Ehlers. Wow. That is the fourth straight penalty to Montreal. The fourth straight penalty to Montreal. That's a situation where you got to send them both, right? You got to send them both. That's a crazy call. So power play here for Carolina, 2 minutes. That essentially kills off the end of the period. Tyler says no surprise there. Backing it up, gonna turn. This up over the line, playing it across. Stopping, falling. Matheson trying to come up. This is going to be played back to the line. Sending it through, it comes out. And Carolina has to back it all the way up. Hey, Chris. Little drop back. Carolina. They're setting up. Here's the cross ice. That's taken, stolen away, and Montreal going to clear. 1:12 to go. 1:12 to go. If you're just coming in, welcome in. Welcome in. Carolina on the move over the line. Drawing in, centering, looking for a tip. Not there. Last minute. Last minute. If you're just coming in, hit that subscribe button for us. Come join the party. Deneau tries to go across. That one doesn't work. Cubs snapped a 10-game losing streak. My goodness. Aho going to drop it off. 35 seconds to go. 44 to go in the period. Ehlers going to start to work it up. Little drop pass in over the line, offside. They're going to blow it down. Can't hold the line there. That's right, Nick. When a player gets hit in the face, it is called a penalty. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's no doubt. I have nothing wrong with those high sticking calls that were made. It's that one on Anderson here in a scrum where they're pretty much everybody is in the mix-up. Everybody's throwing shots. You got to send one of each. I don't know why they sent him and they didn't send anybody else. Brinkuz, thank you so much. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Off the draw, here comes Evans. Evans going to bring it into the Kane zone. He's on a solo effort. Loses it. And Gostisbehere going to start to move forward with 15 seconds to go. Canes look better than Vegas. They do look pretty solid right now. But I think Colorado was playing much better than Montreal is. Turning it around, here come the Canes. A little dump in at the buzzer. 2 periods are done. The horn goes. And that was, well, it was better than the first, but it was still pretty ugly. Total shots now, 24-15. 12 shots in that period for Carolina, 10 for Montreal. 24-15 the totals. Montreal, 43% in the faceoffs. It's about 10% below their playoff average. The Canes are at 56.8%. Canes right now 1 for 4 on the power play. Montreal is 0 for 2. 22 hits for Carolina, 18 hits for Montreal. 13 block shots, Carolina, 14 for Montreal. Giveaways, 14 for Montreal, 12 for Carolina. And I would tell you the biggest part of it is Carolina kind of took their foot off the gas in that period. The first, they were go. They were motoring. They were flying. This period, they kind of took the foot off. And they said, you know what? We're going to go to dump and chase. We're just going to make smart passes. We're going to move it around. They did everything right. In Montreal right now, in that period, they were beating themselves. 4 straight penalties, 3 in a row in that period. The fourth was right at the end of the last period, just beating themselves up over it. All right, Stetson coming in with some trivia. Who is the first player to have his number retired by both Montreal and the NHL? Oh, good one. All right, we are going to announce. Alicia, I saw you got in there. You're in there, but we're going to announce the winner of our giveaway. So this is the first winner that we're giving away for these hockey cards. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're getting 13 player cards. Of these 13 cards, it includes Philip Hronek, Jacob Markstrom, Carter Verhaeghe of the Florida Panthers. Carter Verhaeghe, by the way, Icon Prep's favorite hockey player of all time. Prep, if you're still here, I know you are a diehard Carter Verhaeghe fan. Just had to say. Guy Lafleur, good choice. We got Artur Lehkonen from the Colorado Avalanche. K'Andre Miller, who's playing here tonight. Morgan Frost. Miro Heiskanen from the Dallas Stars. Owen Tippett from the Flyers. Sergachev from Utah. Luke Hughes from the New Jersey Devils. Who doesn't love Luke Hughes? He's so good. Andrei Sveshnikov, who's playing here tonight. We got Nazem Kadri and JJ Paterka. So a good little set of cards here. This is going to a winner. Mark Napier, good choice. That is a name I haven't heard in a long time. Hermes Die Hard. I love Die Hard. That's so good. Die Hard 1 was better than Die Hard 2. I'm here. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's okay. That's really funny. Nonsense. All right. Are you guys ready? Kadri with the thumbs down. Oh, Kadri's awesome. Kadri's great. Okay. Here we go. Congratulations. The winner is... Let me actually look at the names here. Who's here? Okay. Oh, some good names. Good job. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to hit the pick a winner button, and the winner is... Metal Rat. Metal Rat. Congratulations. Metal Rat, you are the victor. Now the question is, are you still here? That's true, Mega. Not Die Hard 1. Darcy Tucker. Metal Rat, are you still here? If not, we will pick again. We will pick again. You are on the clock. He's not here. Muggin's like, I'm here. Not Muggin. Metal Rat. Metal Rat. There it is. Metal Rat is here. Congratulations, Metal Rat. You have won the hockey cards. So Metal Rat, if you can send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram. If one of you can flip the email in the chat, and Metal Rat, shoot me a note and I will get your info to mail you out the hockey cards. So congratulations. There we go. Howie Morenz, known as the Babe Ruth of hockey, was the first player. Wow. And I've never heard of that name. And now I feel terrible. He's the first player. Think you should know that. Think we should know that. Let's see here. There it is. Thank you, Onyx. So yeah, Metal Rat, drop me a note and I can get these to ya. Metal Rat. Oh, Metal Rat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My sincerest apologies. Yeah, send me a note and I will get that over to you. All right, Max is Mitch. Whoopsies, went too fast. Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner to own the Leafs. Listen, I gotta give Marner a lot of. We have to give Marner a lot of credit, right? Marner has been absolutely incredible in these playoffs. I don't think anybody swear like a trucker. Outstanding. Nobody would have expected this from Mitch Marner, except for Mitch Marner's parents. Mitch Marner taking another cheap shot at Toronto, by the way, in his interview the other night too, talking about his dark days of hockey and whatnot, essentially referencing his time in Toronto. But listen, good on him, right? Good on him. He could never play like this. He could never play like this in Toronto. He didn't play like this in Toronto, and he's been great in Vegas. So we wish him all the best. Who do I think is going to win? Well, Carolina's firmly in the driver's seat right now. Montreal has not shown me anything today that they can come back and win. They certainly can. Anything can happen in the game of hockey, but they have not showed me anything today to build any confidence that they could come back and win this. Favorite goal of all time or playing right now? Man, there have been some great goalies over the years. I always liked to watch Ron Hextall. He was a tough cookie to play against. Ken Dryden's a good pick. Felix Potvin is one of my favorites. If you go back to the 80s Leafs, I liked Alan Bester a lot. Bill Ranford was one of my favorites. Of course, Patrick Waugh, Marty Brodeur. There's so many good ones. Marner's picture is next to the cake eater in the dictionary. Prep, that is so funny. Thank you so much, Prep, for the super chat. Cake eater. Love the hat. Bring the boys some lights, right? We hope so, Ty. Trying to get it going. Would love to see them do something, right? Gotta get them to do something. We're trying everything. We changed the hat, we changed the shorts, we changed our configuration here. Hasek. Oh yeah, Hasek. You know what was great about Hasek is he was just so not normal, right? His style of play, like, defied gravity. He was just unbelievable. Potvin all the way. So good. Hasek was good. And that was an era. There was so many great goaltenders. Tom Barrasso, of course. You want to hear something cool? My stepfather was Chris Bossy and his brother was Mike Bossy. Oh, there you go. That is pretty cool. That is very cool. Your dad used to play with Mitch Marner. Nice. Paul Marner, Runimage. Yeah, I mean, there's so many stories. We, of course, Max, we don't know. Ed Belfour was good. We don't know what really went on. We know Mitch's dad certainly got involved, made some requests, made some things. We don't know what went on behind closed doors, so I don't think we could really say. Marner wasn't the problem with Toronto's culture, team management, press. Well, David, I don't. Good to see you, buddy. I don't know if I necessarily agree. I mean, yes, you're not wrong. Culture was certainly a problem. If you watch that documentary on Amazon, you'll see firsthand. I think Marner also had a bit of an ego problem. Remember, Marner was the guy who came out and said, "Oh, they treat us like gods. We feel like gods walking around here." And that kind of goes to your head when you can go into any restaurant, into anywhere and get everything gifted to you, people falling at your feet, that you kind of lose sight of reality a little bit. And I think that was part of the problem. I've seen Marner out in public in Toronto before, and Marner, he's one of those guys that pulls the hat down like just above his eyes, right? Just kind of stays to himself, which is fine. There's no issue with that. You want to stay to yourself, that's fine. But when you're out with a couple teammates and all the teammates are meeting, shaking hands, signing autographs, and you're like staying far away and isolating yourself, it's just not a good look. And then when you talk about how godly you are, and it was just a weird situation. And even now, like a couple days ago, he came out saying how this is an older team, they're a mature team, they don't fight with each other, they don't yell at each other. And when you go back and you look at the clips, it's Mitch Marner screaming at all the Leafs on the bench and yelling at everybody and throwing temper tantrums. So it's just a very different player today than he was a year ago or longer in Toronto. So yes, absolutely, you're right. The Toronto media is horrible. And you can look back look at the last 2 months. It'll tell you how horrible the media is. One guy will make, and I'm not going to call anybody out, but they'll make up a story. They'll make up a story and they'll post it because everybody's going to run with it. And then it comes out that it was kind of false. So it just the Toronto sports media is terrible. The other names you mentioned, just ridiculous, right? Just ridiculous. And it's a problem, right? If I come on stream and I'm sitting here and I'm saying to all of you guys, Toronto is terrible because of X, Y, and Z, and that's all I'm saying is Toronto is terrible, Toronto's terrible, Toronto's terrible. You're all going to start agreeing with me, right? And we're all going to get on the same page. And all of a sudden that spreads like wildfire. You go on social media and you just see how quickly the negativity spreads. So as a player, it's tough. But Marner was just, I don't think he was cut out for this market. Ryan O'Reilly said it best, right? No team chemistry, camaraderie. Media was too hard. Media was terrible. So he up and left. Marner didn't want to be here. He couldn't take the pressure. And I think also playing in this division against the Bostons, the Floridas, the Tampa Bays, it takes a real toll on your body. Playing in Vegas in the Pacific Division was very, very different. But that's purely my opinion, right? Purely my opinion. Let's see. Media's just trying to get click. Yeah. Oh, Vaughn, it's so horrible. And that's why, if you notice, that's why we really haven't been posting much right now on our IG or our X, because everything is just so bad. And I don't know who to believe anymore. I'm a big Elliot Friedman guy. I think Elliot Friedman has his finger on the pulse. And right now he's the guy. When I see he posts something, I'm like, okay, this is the story that's going on. Most of the other people, I don't believe it right now. Until I see Elliot kind of reposting somebody or going on something, then I'll believe it. I understand to a point. I love the Leafs, but wouldn't want to play. Yeah. Oh, Diablo. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near them right now. Hey, Mac, how's it going? Mentally, physically drained. Yeah. I mean, they're definitely feeling it, right? They're definitely feeling it. Montreal's in a whole world of hurt at this point. A whole world of hurt. Let me get this back up. I don't know why. Oh, that's probably why it keeps jumping on me. There we go. Now I fix it. I mean, he was trying to go Matthews when Vegas visited Toronto pregame. Matthews said, I'm not addressing it. Yeah, and I mean it's crazy stuff. Hey, Alex. The whole Matthews thing too is a little crazy right now. We can't say as a sportscast, I agree, but if you use your brain. Yeah, Max. And it's funny, you see a lot of these people will post stuff, right? They post stuff, and like I always say to you, when somebody posts some news in the chat, oh, this just happened. I'm like, what's your source? Give me a source, because then I can go and look it up and we can validate. Just saying, oh, late breaking news, this happened, source, trust me, no. We need to see legit. And then, of course, if it gets picked up by one of the major outlets and it's on their websites and stuff like that, you tend to see it. We saw this with Eric Lauer. When Lauer got traded, was it like a couple weeks ago now? We were live, and all of a sudden somebody put in the chat, Eric Lauer traded to the Dodgers. We're like, what? And I couldn't find it. We had one other person came up. They're like, yep, it's here by this person. So we looked it up and we saw that person was a Dodger reporter who then retracted her statement and said, didn't sign with the Dodgers. Something is in the works. And then about 20 minutes later, the trade announcement came out. So sources are very, very important. So true. Thank you, Colin. I appreciate it. Even now they say Toronto got rid of him when they offered him a contract and he turned down. Vaughn, that's right. And that's what a lot of people forget. Leafs are the best soap opera, but that's so true. I don't know, not as good as Big Brother, David, but it certainly is up there. That's right. You forget that the Leafs tried offering Marner contracts, and remember he kept saying, I don't want to talk about it during the season. We know even back when was it the All-Star game was in Vegas? What year was that? When was the All-Star game in Vegas? Nope. I should say NHL. So back in 2022. There were conversations. Was it really? I thought it was more recent than that. There were conversations, and Marner was having conversations with people about what is it like to live in Vegas? What is it like to play in Vegas? What is the vibe? He's asking all those questions. We obviously, of course, total rumors. We don't know the truth of what was being said or what was being asked. But all we know is there were a lot of conversations. He was certainly kicking the tires to find out about Vegas. So this has been in the works for a long, long time. And he wanted to move on. And I have no ill will against him at all for doing that. Good night, Stetson. Thank you for everything, buddy. Where my issue comes in is Marner knows he's going to leave, right? He's going to go try free agency, go elsewhere. Toronto had trades that they could have made to move him and get some good pieces back for. And because he had a no move clause, he blocked them. He denied them. That's my problem. Now, again, it's his full right. It's his full right because he negotiated that in his contract to get a no move clause. So he had the right to do it. But when you know you're not going to go back to a team, when you plan on leaving and the team says, hey, I'm going to trade you, you know what? So he would have lived in another city for 2 months and then could have come home and packed up and left. I don't know. The way it all worked out was just sour. It wasn't what Toronto wanted. Toronto wanted to keep him. He had no intentions of sticking around. And of course, all the interviews and everything he did after became a disaster, right? Saying how he didn't feel safe. And I get it. I mean, he was carjacked and had all these threats, but he's saying all these things about the city and how he doesn't feel safe. And then you have William Nylander taking the subway to games and stuff. It was just really bad timing for a lot of things. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on all of it. Hey, Bob, how's it going? All right. 108 years, the Maple Leafs have only missed 26 playoff seasons. Yeah, and this is the first time in a decade they didn't make it. So that's okay. Listen, every team is going to go through it. I'm okay with that. All righty, let's get set for the next period of play. Bring it right up. I'm actually going to leave over on the other screen, over on the talk. I'm going to leave it on this screen here. All right, let's get ready to go. Montreal needs 3 to tie. Thanks for sticking around at intermission. Good conversation, great conversation. Appreciate everyone's opinions. Hey, Karen and Ken, welcome in. Here we go. Third period action. Game on. 2-1. The power play for Carolina has ended. So back to 5-on-5 hockey we go. Made it look bad, like he was carjacking. Certainly would. Oh yeah, Jonathan, for sure. If that happened to me, I would be like, yeah, I'm out of here. For 18 years of being shedded of financial decisions, I'm closing on my first home tomorrow. Nice, Prep. Congratulations. Big news. The next, sir, thank you so much. Appreciate it. You know who become a free agent in Montreal this year? Mac, yeah, there's, let me pull it up. I looked at this the other day. Off the draw. Let me wait till the next stoppage. Coming around, Carolina, going to flip this down. Dobish out. I got to take a drink. Cheers, everybody. This played all the way down in the corner. Montreal trying to tie it up. Keep it in there. Got to get some pucks to the nets. Carolina grabs it and sends it all the way out. So free agents for Montreal, Patrick Laine is a UFA. I think they're going to walk away from him. Kirby Dach is a restricted free agent, as is Velino and Bolduc and Arbor Jackeye. That's it. Everybody else is under contract for at least 1 more year. So Montreal is pretty much set. They don't have a ton of UFAs, excuse me. They have a bunch of RFAs. Here comes Montreal into the zone. Suzuki curling around. He loses the puck. Caulfield trying to pick it up. Newhook on this line with these two right now. Suzuki coming in with a hit, trying to hold the line with Hudson. He can. It's going to come out and all the way down the ice. Yeah, Loso, absolutely. We'll be doing them all. We'll be doing them all unless we have a scheduling conflict. But yes, we will be here for the rest of this series and all the Stanley Cup games. Oh, Max is taking shots now. Max is enjoying himself. Max, thank you for the super chat. And I will give you credit. That's creative. That is creative. Let's see. Max is firing shots. Will this fire up Montreal? Can you imagine if they score 3 quick goals now to get back in it? Hey, Joe, going with the Knights? Ralph, are you going with the Knights as well? Nathan disappointed. This across behind the net, trying to drive through. You know what, Aloso? I'm going to be absolutely torn. Here's a long shot, knocked down in front. Quick shot by Blake. That one is going to go wide. Anderson trying to play it back to Matheson, stolen away. Carolina, Stankoven in the corner. Quick shot by Hall into the glove of Dobish. Yeah, and Malkin signs 1 year in Pittsburgh. One more year of Malkamania running wild in Pittsburgh. This has got to be it for Malkin, right? This has got to be his last. Hey, Serge, how's it going? Malkamania running wild. I respect it. So 18 minutes to go here. We need 3. Off the draw, Habs back to pick it up, trying to bring this one forward. Just going to carry it solo into the zone, a little drop back to Newhook. Newhook spins away. He turns, throws it towards the net. It's deflected by Gostisbehere. He's going to get it to the line, not out. Habs going to roll it up to Caulfield, back to Dobson, a little shot. That goes wide. Suzuki, he lightly rolls this towards Dobson. Puck comes to the line. He can't hold it. It's brought out and played down. Montreal. Hudson goes back to pick it up. Yeah, you know what, Alex? He's been getting dirtier as he gets older. I think because he's getting a little slower, he's getting a lot dirtier. This coming all the way down. Racing back. Carrier going to bank it off the boards to Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky going to turn. Slaffy now going to carry. Slafkovsky off the boards all the way down the ice. Chatfield is going back. He's going to rip it around. Montreal just holds it in. Evans with a shot that's blocked. Slafkovsky behind the net. Chatfield working on him. Slafkovsky to the point. Here's a shot. That one gets blocked by Slafkovsky. Hudson can't get it. He weakly plays it back to the line. Ehlers sends it all the way back. You know what, Susanna? I don't know if it's Vegas, Carolina. I have no idea. I don't know. Part of me would say, part of me wants to cheer for Marner to wish him best in getting his first puck or his first cup. The other part of me doesn't want Vegas to win. So I'm torn. Canes for sure. There you go. That's right, Mackenzie. Well, because the Knights beat your Avs. So I get that for sure. Bringing it around. Blake again. Going to get it to Aho. Aho bringing it out. Terry coming in with the flow state. Joe, a Vegas hater. Gooley going to play it ahead. I mean, Vegas has only been in the league. A big shot. Dobish bobbling it. Loose puck. What have they been in the league? Is it 6 years, 7 years, 8 years now? And this will be their third finals, which is crazy. I know they kind of use the long-term IR to their advantage for a while. Or IL. This back to the line. And it comes out. Montreal has to race all the way back. 3 final appearances in 9 years. Living large. Thank you. It is crazy. Hey, Concilio, how's it going? Back to, and that's right. If he will bring it. Would he bring it here or would he take it somewhere else? Turning around, going to be chipped up, intercepted. And that's going to be sent right back down in the Montreal end. Habs got to slow it down. And you got to almost take a couple of steps back to move forward. This is going to be tipped up in the corner. And that's going to be a whistle. So icing called against Montreal. Bury the hate. Bury the hate. Does Mitch get a parade if he went in Toronto? He probably. There would be a bit. I mean, remember, his whole family is here. Mitch Marner. Plus, you know, for all of his time in London, it wouldn't surprise me if they did something in Toronto and he took the cup back over to London. Thank you, Thomas. You 9 years. It's crazy. Off the draw, this coming out. Montreal in the last several games at home in the Bell Center, if you go back to the Buffalo series, they've been terrible. This coming in, Stahl trying to center it. That one is knocked down. And of course, there it is. We got Marner's mom coming up to celebrate. Love that redemption. Only if you're rushing. There you go. Back around. Carolina. Centering in front off Dobish. He goes post to post, keeping this one out. The Canes putting a little extra pressure on right now. Kadri took the cup to London. Yeah, so it wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't do the same. Back across. Looking to bring it through. Canes cycling it down in the corner. Montreal, they're just standing still. Shot right on. Dobich steers this aside. Like Montreal, there's very little effort, very little energy right now in their own zone defensively. They're rotating around. They're letting Carolina just work this puck through. I hate to say it, but this looks like a very defeated Montreal Canadiens team. Jarvis walking out of the corner, behind the net, still with it, just going around everyone. They're reaching like this. They're reaching with their sticks. Back around behind the net. Trying to pick up Svechnikov. Going to turn Svechnikov. Going to cycle it back. Here's a long shot. Picked up. Big collision there. Trying to bring it through. Golden Knights only getting tougher. Yeah, Alosa, they do, eh? They look like they were getting stronger and stronger, and now they're going to get a little bit of a nice break. This comes all the way down. So Carolina's setting up behind their own net. Next game, by the way, is going to be Friday night. Friday night, we'll be here. 8 o'clock, I assume. Off the boards, Hudson gives it away to Stankova, and then he took it right back, knocked it out. Next game will be back in Carolina. 3-0 Carolina here, 12:35 to go. Habs right now can't even get into the Canes end. 2-on-1 coming up. Here's a little toe drag. Hall, Stankova, and Dobich with that pad down. What more from Dobich do? Hudson is going to cover it up. Falls on the puck, and it's going to get blown down. Dobich is doing everything. Dobich, I know he's given up 3 goals tonight. He deserved to be one of the stars. He has been exceptional tonight. And Montreal is just, wow, they have faded into oblivion. 15 shots for Montreal, 30 shots right now for Carolina. Montreal does not have a single shot in this period. Hey, Georgie, how's it going? Lots of time left, but it doesn't feel like it. Yeah, right now they're in trouble. Does Brind'Amour get fired if the Canes lose this year? I hear the Avs fans want Bednar gone now. You know, I don't know. Brind'Amour is so beloved in Carolina. Even if Carolina went in and got swept, I don't think he gets fired. I think he's on such a pedestal there. And I don't blame the Colorado coach for their sweep, for their loss. I don't necessarily think it was coaching that was a problem. There were a lot of other factors for that team. Right? Obviously, not having Makar for the first 2 games was a complete disaster. McKinnon, of course, going down with injury and trying to fight through it. They had a lot of issues, and they just got cold at the wrong time, and it happens. That's what's happening in Montreal right now. They are just slowed down. They're exhausted. 14 games. When you play 2 7-game series, man, it's a lot of hockey, right? It is hard. It takes a toll. And we're not talking like they played weak teams. The Tampa Bay series, after watching Tampa Bay, I think we made a comment during that game 7 that whoever was going to win may get beat by Buffalo because of the pounding they were taking. So that Tampa series was just vicious. And the Buffalo series wasn't an easy go either. So I'm not surprised. But I was hoping they would be able to play with it. After game 1, I thought Montreal had a chance. But after game 2 and after watching game 3 and this here tonight, it's just such a different story. I mean, we had a couple OT games, which was great. They were in it, but this one is not going their way. Here's a blast and another save by Dobich. 3 straight home losses for Montreal here in the playoffs. That's just bad, right? You can't do that. Oh, boy. But we will keep plugging away. So if you're just coming in and joining us now, not a great game for the Montreal Canadiens, a great game for the Carolina Hurricanes. They are looking phenomenal. They are looking incredible and doing some really, really, really good stuff. So congrats to the Canes fans, assuming they can hang on to this one. The Canes are looking awesome. 12 minutes to go. Walking out of the corner, out in front, they're putting more pressure backhand. That's going to be knocked down by Montreal. Montreal going to look to bring it across off the boards and in, and Anderson is offside. And he's just, you can tell, like, just the look in their face. They're like, right? The heads are down, the deep breaths, the frustration is there. You can't play. Tim. They're playing worse than the Leafs at this point. I mean, this is just a bad showing. Really, 5 shots in the first period, 10 in the second. They have no shots here in the third, almost halfway through. We feel right tonight. Let's hope for a Balboa fight for game 5. Quick shot, Dobish going to make the save. And again, Dobish has been the bright spot. None of the 3 goals were really his fault. He's been outstanding. So they got to find it. He needs some help, right? He definitely needs some help. What's this? If I click this, what does that do? I don't know what that does. What am I doing? Close. Al. Do they pull their goalie for extra skater? They will pull their goalie for an extra skater for sure. My guess is probably around the 5-minute mark. Here, these guys are 25 average, should be able to play 8 hours a day. That's true. Man, 25. That was a long time ago. What it was like to be 25. Breakaway, Carolina coming in. Dobish, a great save on Jarvis. Huge stop, robbing Jarvis on the breakaway. Here's another blast. That one goes wide. Habs going to play this back across, going to bring it out. Montreal Carrier hits the red line, going to dump it in. Back over at the side, Marnook going to play it around. Canes bringing it out. Stahl chipping it ahead. How many more years do you think Stahl is going to play? Right? He's obviously the last remaining Stahl. How many more years? Playing it up to Slafkovsky. He turns. Pass to Hudson. Hudson going to bring this one in. Hudson didn't know to stop or go. He's going to turn around, sending it behind the net. Caulfield coming in after it. Trying to pinch up was Dobson. Puck is brought out. Here come the Canes. 3-on-2. Whoop, nope, they're going to pull up and go for a change. Chatfield is just going to play this in. 2 more years, 2 quick ones. Colton says, it's over. Like Vince Carter. It's over. Tim. Yeah, all depending on how you watch, the times are all different. Yeah, Prep, he's been so good, right? He's been absolutely outstanding. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Excuse me, appreciate it. So absolutely bananas here in this game. Neck is sore. This ain't your 70s Habs. Gumdrop. Off the draw, Carolina bringing it right towards the net. Backhand in front. Dobish keeping those feet tucked against the posts. 10 minutes, 10 seconds to go. In behind, it's been all Carolina. Cycling it around here. New York Sync. The auto is synced perfectly. There you go, Todd. Nice. Roll up on Dobish again. He's going to stop it. Come on. Like, we're under 10 minutes now. No shot for the Montreal Canadiens. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, I wish 28. I was 28. I was 28 a long time ago. Let's just say I'm old enough that it hurts when I get out of bed. Although I will tell you, I mean, we golfed all day Monday, and I will tell you, I felt pretty good. Aside from being burnt really bad from the sun, but the body felt great after golfing. Back was a little stiff after, but it was good. Get to the chopper. Disappointing night, Justin. Absolutely. So you. Yeah. Hey, saved. Welcome in. Just 25. Oh my goodness. Let's see. When I was 25. When I was 25, Well, I don't even know what I was doing. 25, I was still playing hockey, still doing all the fun stuff. Habs fans are facing reality. They consistently install some. Well, Max, first of all, I appreciate the super chat, of course. And I disagree because the fans in our chat, Max, the Montreal fans that have been hanging out with us throughout the playoffs have been awesome. The fans that have been hanging out with us have been great. We haven't really experienced a lot of that, like you see in some of the other chats. And I think mostly because we have a mutual respect for each other here on our channel. And so, well, I agree. You see a lot of that on social media. I think a lot of that is based off of, I think you see a lot of Leaf fans kind of egging that on. For the most part, everybody that we've been engaged with, all the Montreal fans have been very great, very respectful, very awesome. Now, if this was a Toronto-Montreal series, I would fully expect us to be going head-to-head and trash talking galore. Go fans, go. Elvis, there you go. When I was 25, I was waiting for the Y2K glitch. There you go. Man, you remember that glitch? That was crazy. We're like, it's going to be wild when Y2K happens. I'm talking about family. Oh, there you go, Max. Okay. So yeah, very different situation out there. Very different situation out there. It's Max. I don't want to be either. Hudson goal coming. What 2K glitch, Edward? So when the year from 1999 to 2000, everybody thought there was this big virus called the Y2K was going to happen, and all technology was going to cease to work because all the clocks and all the numbers had to go from 1999 to 2000. So everybody thought, oh, it's just the world is gonna come to a halt. And I remember we're at New Year's, we're counting down the New Year's ball, and we're like 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. Everything's exactly the same. Darn it. This comes around 9.5 to go. I'm pretty sure it was just a big hoax set up by Norton to sell more antivirus software. This down, Caulfield going to bring it all the way back in his own zone. Taken away, Carolina centering it. Montreal getting it, playing it all the way back. Edward, you had me going. I don't know, maybe there's younger people who probably have no idea what any of that was like. I think it was a valid concern, but people in tech just took care of it proactively, right? Brandonator, for sure. EB dropping more gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Here comes Montreal driving in. Carolina going to make the stop. 8:42 to go. Drop some hockey sticks in the chat for EB. Crushing it with the gifted memberships. We got to say congratulations to Incanu, Max. There you go, Matt. User can't stop. Congratulations. This down around at the side. Taken out. Montreal going to race back. 8:12 to go. I got a hair in my eye. Hey, the Blue Jays won today. Go Jays, go. Yeah, I recall it. Didn't pay it. No, nothing happened. No, it was all good. Slavkovsky steals to Evans. Evans gives it away. Montreal must have been playing some chili peppers in their locker room before today's game. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Because that is the story of the Montreal Canadiens game. 17 giveaways. That, I believe, will be 18. Just what are you doing? Coming right through, turning it over. Yikes. Terry J, thank you for hitting those subscribes. Welcome in. What's up, Jay? We'll see, Jay. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. So they do still have 0 shots on goal right now. We'll see if they give them one for that last flurry. 7:47 to go. Habs Deneau going to put it off the boards. Freddie Anderson must be pretty bored back there. Dobish going to set it up here for Dobson. Freddie Anderson, I think he was kind of playing rock, paper, scissors with somebody in the front row. I'm just kidding. This coming back aside, cycling it around. You're going to play under the bridge after this one. There you go. Maybe they'll go old school and play a little under the boardwalk. Back around. Cross ice pass. Matheson can't hold it. It's tipped out. Marlies won. There you go. Go Marlies. Thank you, Nkanu. Saved. That's crazy, right? Hey, Jungle, welcome in. Gonna work it up. Montreal, little flip pass. Down in the corner. Racing in here after it. Carolina putting it around the boards. It's knocked out. Here come the Canes with speed is Stankoven. Stankoven. He pulls up, rips it, and Dobish with a big save. Stankoven's like, come on, guys. I want to get on the score sheet. Aho had the first goal from Ehlers and Gostisbehere. Stalled the second one from Miller and Ehlers. And Logan Stankoven. So, okay, so Stankoven did get the third goal from Blake and Gostisbehere. He wants another one. Stankoven says, come on. 6:40 to go. What's for, a little coconut cream pie. I prefer a little lemon meringue. Although I had a great dessert yesterday. This coming around, it was a, oh my goodness. It was, I can't even think of a Biscoff cheesecake. Homemade Biscoff cheesecake was absolutely delicious. Here you go, Terry. Hayden, that's so funny. They should just pull the goalie. They should pull the goal. They should give Dobish a player stick. He's been the best player on ice. Maybe he'll score. Banana. I don't think I've ever had a banana cream pie. That's okay, Max. Come on, we would do the exact same thing. You know that's true. But thank you, Max, for all the super chats and all the love tonight, buddy. Yeah, we would do the exact same. Wonder if there'll be a good scrap at the end of the game. Donna, I don't know if there will be. Vivian, it was so good. It was so good. Dobish good store. Had a homemade apple cheesecake. Oh, Jonathan, that sounds good. Trying to bring it in front. I love apple pie, so an apple cheesecake would be good. Hey, Dree, what's up? Welcome in. Getting tough, it is. This is turned over again. Dobish coming out to cover it up. 5:46 to go. At this point, I don't even want a Montreal goal. I just want a shot on net. 0 shots on net. They're going to go to commercial crepe. Oh, my goodness. All this food, and I'm talking about crepes. They're going to a commercial break. Maybe they're going to have some crepes while they go on break. Dobish, the only hab on the ice. Creme brulee cheesecake. Oh, deep fresh. That sounds good. That sounds good. Cheesecake is so delicious. It really is. It's so bad for you. I have a doctor's appointment coming up soon. I'm going to put on all this weight just talking about all this good food. Yeah, right, Donna? A shot would be good at this point. Oh, man. Oh, what did Steve say? I might have missed it. Oh, but thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. We're still having a good time. I hate when crepes get over commercialized. Yeah. When crepes get over commercialized. I love a blueberry pie in a Saskatoon. What's a Saskatoon berry pie? They have special berries in Saskatoon. In Ontario, we call our Ontario berries Ontarieries. No, we don't. Cherry cheesecake is good from 7 to 11. There you go. Nothing top of good. No, it really doesn't. What am I drinking tonight? Just a little Soda Stream soda. And then we got a little Perrier to wash it down. Sticky toffee. Oh, I haven't had that in a long time. Alrighty. Time to rock and roll. They need the spirit of Guy Lafleur. They need the spirit of somebody. Inject sugar right into the veins. Sugar right into the veins. Max, you're the best. All right, off the draw, 5:44 to go. That's going to go at a bounds. So we're going to drop it again. Pinyon nut apple cheesecake. Wow. Or the... No, James, I don't. They need Don Cherry. They need somebody. Aramoon, what's going on? Welcome. And 23rd is like just one goal. Like just one shot. Grape pie in Niagara Falls. Big bump. Here's Anderson. Anderson going to pick it up. Anderson gets put in the corner. Takes two Canes with him. Back to the line. Centering it. Misses. Just shoot the puck. Oh, they shoot it high. A chance for a shot. And they shoot it high. I'll just put it on net. I'm a delinquent. Max, you're killing me. Coffin says, my favorite animal. It looks like Anderson is going to take a penalty. So Anderson is going to the box. He got hit in the face. Oh, so Anderson gets hit in the face. That call goes undetected. He then drops the Carolina player. He goes to the box. So that's 5 straight penalties to Montreal now. 5 straight penalties to Montreal. 5:26 on the clock. 2 minutes on the power play now for Carolina. They are 1 for 5 at this point. Off the draw, this is going to be won and played all the way down the ice. I don't know what my favorite animal is. Stealing it is New Hook. Centering it. Nope, missed that pass. Gave it away. On the move, here comes Stankoven. Stankoven over the line. Dropping it back. Shooting. That's blocked. Stolen away, and Montreal going to play it down the ice. Dogs and polar bears. Tiger's nice. I like the snow leopard. Snow leopard is one of my favorites. Probably the giraffe, though. I'm a big giraffe and rhinos. I think I love those. Giraffes are cute, and rhinos, well, they're just weird. Here's Blake. Blake going to bring this back. Blake still setting it up. Over on the far side, Carolina, not really working it aggressively, just passing it around. Now they're coming. Blake is coming forward. Cross ice, it's blocked. He's going to reverse it back to the point. Carolina, far side to the middle. Here's a shot. Nice save right out in front. Dobish across. Where is it? It's underneath the Montreal player. Gooley sitting out on the slot. No, Hayden, but I when we go to the Toronto Zoo, you can get some really good views of the rhinos. And let's just say, last time we were at the Toronto Zoo, we saw one rhino giving another rhino a piggyback, if you know what I mean. So it was pretty funny, but they're awesome. It's the honey badger. Bob. That's funny. 4:15 to go. Bringing it up top. Here's Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere trying to bring this forward. Hey, aliens, what's going on? Yeah, it was so nice. They're working it. 4 minutes to go now. 35 seconds. Montreal looking to pass it up. Kind of holding it by the red line, trying to work it into Carolina's zone. It comes free. Kane's going to bring it right back in. Yeah, 23rd. It's pretty sad. That's how Jim Carrey was made. That's right. Jim Carrey was born from a rhino. Here's a shot. Dobish got a piece. Back to the point again. That is probably one of the best scenes in Ace Ventura 2. Here's another shot. That one gets steered into the corner. Kane's in front again with another shot. Dobish with a huge save. 40 shots now for Carolina. And Montreal just gets it down. 15 shots for Montreal. Carolina has had 17 shots in this period. Jonathan, how like, tell me your defense has stopped playing without telling me your defense has stopped playing. Dobish tries to clear it out himself, and they're going to dump it down. 17 shots in this period for the Canes. Coming in front, just shoot it. They do. They get a shot on net. They get a shot on net. There we go. Oh, Chris, it's my absolute pleasure. Oh, yeah, and Canu. Whip it. Whip it good. That is the type of game that this has been. Yeah, Prune, you know, when you're grazing around the field all day, sometimes you just got to play piggyback. All right, Dobish is going to be pulled. He's going to go sit. It's 2:53 left. It's an empty net. 41 shots on Dobish. He was incredible tonight. Lived in Scarborough, would get the zoo passes. Yeah, Chris, this Toronto Zoo is great. I even went to the zoo in the winter a couple of times and still had a lot of fun there. Oh no, off the draw. It's rolling all the way back. It's going to go just wide of the net. And Hudson is going to get tied up with Martinook. They both go down. No call on either one of them. Ehlers, he's going to turn. Caulfield's going to play it back behind the net. Montreal doesn't want to touch the puck. They're allergic to rubber. Suzuki, he's going to play it up to Hudson. Hudson in the zone. Bringing it around. 2:24 to go. Behind the net, trying to bring it out in front. Two Habs down low. Comes out to Hudson. He throws this way up high. Drops in the corner, and Carolina going to play it ahead. Racing, trying to get there. Diving, shooting, hit the crossbar. The Canes hit the bar. Montreal bringing it into the zone. Suzuki bringing this down low. Nice, Caulfield fan. It's great. Here comes Carolina. Breakaway with the empty net. And Svechnikov puts it in for nothing. And because it's an empty net goal, we'll just throw up the goal light. Holy smokes. Unreal. I don't know what on earth this has been for an individual team. This has been the worst period of hockey I have seen this season. The worst period of hockey I have seen this season. And I watched almost every Leaf game. This has been the worst period of hockey this season. Poor Dobish. Every single one of these Montreal Canadiens should throw a $100 bill in a pot for Dobish because he was outstanding. 1:35 to go. Going to bring this one out, Montreal. They can't even pass. Every pass is a turnover. I think the guy counting the turnovers gave up. He just threw his pencil down. He's like, forget it. Big Stretchies, you're very welcome. Thanks for everything. This can be played up right on Anderson. He's going to put it around behind. 1:10 to go. Montreal fans, while this was a complete disaster, well, we got some pushing and shoving in front, some cross-checking in front of the net. Complete disaster of a game for Montreal. The Carolina Hurricanes were near perfect tonight. Near perfect. The only kind of point of contention of concern, I think, is they only went 1 for 6 on the power play. Centering in front, that one goes wide. Thank you so much, Max. Habs fans leaving before the game. Max. Thank you, buddy. They come again, a long shot off the end board, sending it around. Dobish, a save at the goal line as he reaches behind. And some more pushing and shoving. And now the fisticuffs come up. Struble is absolutely beheading. Who is that behind the net? He's just filling them in. There's another one in the corner. Robinson is tied up with Gooley. His bucket comes off. Gooley's bucket comes off. So Struble just absolutely laid into, I can't even see who it is. Jankowski. So he just cranks him into behind the net, leans on, tucks his head under that net, and just started filling him. But Carrier, a great backhand, and Dobish just with the glove, putting it down right at the goal line. So a great stop again by Dobish. He has been awesome. This Montreal team, yikes. And the taunt comes out from Jankowski as he says, come on, come on, come on, as he heads off. 16.6 seconds to go. Will this be the last home game at the Bell Center for the Canadiens this year or this season? Unreal. 16.6 seconds. It has been a rough couple of games for the Canadiens. Losing game 2 in overtime. Losing game 3 in overtime. And then getting whooped here in game 4. They look defeated. They look bothered. Marty St. Louis is going to have his hands full over the next day to figure out how to wake this team up. They're going to be down 3-1. The only silver lining is it's not 3-0. They have that one win. They've beaten them once. They're the only team to score more than 3 goals on Freddie Anderson. They got to look for the little things to build some confidence. 8 seconds to go. This playing it around. All the way down. Picked up Montreal over the line. Matheson with a shot. The horn is going to go, and this game is officially in the books. This one is over. Montreal whooped. That is how it goes. All right, let me do a quick little wrap up here. Give me 1 second to get organized. Let me do this. We'll go over everything. Montreal beat bad. 4-0 Carolina here. The Canes take a 3-1 series lead. Your goal scorer is Sebastian Aho, his 4th on the power play from Ehlers and Gostisbehere. Jordan Staal, his 2nd from Miller and Ehlers. Stan Koven, his 8th from Blake and Gostisbehere. And Svechnikov, his 3rd from Chatfield. That was into an empty net. 43 shots for the Canes. Wow. 18 for Montreal. Montreal had 5 shots in the first, 10 in the second, and only 3 shots in period number 1. And of course, they had no shots till like the last 5 minutes. Canes go 46.3% in the faceoff circle. Montreal comes way back to take a 53.7% lead in the faceoff circle. 30 hits for the Canes, 29 for Montreal. Montreal with 23 block shots, 18 for the Canes, 18 giveaways for Montreal, 15 for Carolina. This was just a whooping from start to finish. Montreal, they didn't show up in the first. They were getting beat. Carolina puts 3 on the board. The second period, Montreal tried, but they had nothing going. 5 straight penalties for the Montreal Canadiens. They are frustrated, they are defeated, and they're going to have a heck of a time coming back for game number 5. So what will it be? We will see. They're against the ropes. Will Montreal come back? Or is Carolina destined to face the Vegas Golden Knights for the Stanley Cup? We will see very, very, very soon. Unfortunately, not a good go-around for the Canadiens. We'll be back on Friday night hockey. Montreal, will they live to play again on the weekend? Or is Carolina going to say, as Stone Cold Steve Austin would do, and lay the smack down? Your 3 stars for today's game, Keandre Miller. He had an assist. Ehlers with 2 assists, star number 2, and Jordan Staal, your top star of the game. I agree with Staal. He played a good game. I still think Dobish should have been one of the stars. He was incredible tonight. What a great game by Dobish. Again, none of the goals were his fault, but my goodness. He had a .929 save percentage. Where can you tell me your team loses 4-0 and you still walk away with a .929 save percentage? Absolutely crazy good performance. Just not good. Not good. There was not, outside of Jacob Dobish, there was not one good single point that I can call out today to say they did really well here. Goaltending was good. Defense was horrible. Their forwards were non-existent. Their passing was terrible. Their shooting was terrible. If I could give them a lower grade than an F, I absolutely would. But part of it is not just that Montreal played piss poor. The Carolina Hurricanes were outstanding. Carolina played almost a perfect game tonight. Carolina was phenomenal. They were really, really good. Great board play, great passing, great speed, great shooting, great zone coverage, great transitions, great breakout passes. Everything Carolina did tonight was spot on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we know this is not how we wanted to see it. So I'm not going to keep you late tonight. I know a lot of us have to get up early tomorrow morning. But listen, as we wrap up, leave me a comment. Leave me a comment on the video. Let me know what you feel Montreal has to do in the next game. Obviously, they need shots, but let me know. Will Montreal come back and do it? Drop a comment on the video. Comments help us so very, very much. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you're not liked already, hit that like button. We got a lot going on. We will see you next time around. Friday Night Hockey right here. Canes, Canadiens, Game 5. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience live on the SB12 Sports Network. Thank you for watching. Good night. Peace, love, enjoy your sports. We're almost done. See everybody. Good night and take care.